Vincent, what is your name, your height, your weight, and your dig size?
I am 1.72 meters. My name's Eric.
Okay, come on. Can we use
What the fuck's a meter?
I think that's like 5'2".
I want to try to learn stuff from Vincent, but everyone starts yelling.
Hey, tell me your height in kilometers, you fucking fuck.
Says one thing, and he goes, what the fuck's a meter?
Oh, you know, he's like 5'7".
Someone cancel Q.
What's 6 feet in kilometers?
Okay, wait, I'll do that one.
That's fine now. Thank you.
It's about 1.8 meters, I think.
1.7 meters.
Start the queue
I am 5'6".
I am 0.0018 kilometers.
Whoa.
So you're 180 meters.
Yeah, are you sure you're 5'6"?
Yeah.
Because that's a decimal conversion, if I'm not mistaken. It's not an inch conversion.
Yep, that's a decimal.
Yeah, but I'm saying that no. So like 6 foot. Okay, 6.5 feet would be equivalent to 5'6", not 5'5". Because it's a decimal.
How much is the golden? Visit. How much is the golden Rubik's test? You know?
5.6 feet.
Why are we queuing? What's happening?
I hate all of you.
Yo, take off US West, the fuck.
Why?
I can't do US West, and I only play heroes that don't require buttons.
I can't play on US West. My ping goes up to like 130.
GG.
Boys, my pizza's gonna be here in 30 minutes. Hurry the fuck up.
What kind of pizza? I know it's from Papa John's, but like, are we talking pepperoni? Are we talking sausage? Are we talking the meat? Are we talking Papa John's favorite?
Wait, Planet Odd qualified?
No, they got knocked out, for sure.
Oh, I predicted them. Okay, alright.
I forgot to do my predictions, and it's all Alex's fault. So now Alex has to get me
Who came in first for the NA?
NP? Yeah.
Yeah, NP.
God, what
dude,
a
I was rooting
majestic
for fucking
dog.
not Faceless. Goddamn Team Freedom so hard, dude. Who doesn't want to see CC&C and fucking Yarwar?
Why can't we open? We know what players are going to TI. We should be able to open our packs now. Someone call Valve.
You know, Valve, we gotta reach out here to.
Guys, can we talk about how I got content shamed in Best Buy, and I'm pretty upset about it?
What'd you do?
Got content shamed in Best Buy. I went there and I met like my old supervisor still works there, and I was like, yeah man, I set up like a Plex server at like 40 terabytes. He goes, oh, you probably almost have as much as me. I'm like, excuse me, motherfucker, 40 terabytes. So he added me, and he's got like 6 or 7 times the movies I have and about 3 times the shows. And I'm like, yo, fuck you, Joe. His name is also Joe.
Get fucking wrecked, Joe.
Dude, I did get smoked.
Why don't you have Jay-Z's do album, dude? What the fuck? This is why we have a Plex.
I mean, I literally gave you everything you needed.
No, I can't log into Couch Potato or Sonar anymore.
I literally post a new URL like every fucking day.
Oh, did you? I didn't see the new one, dude. My man.
It's in the thing.
Do a new Plex channel, dude. Do a Plex channel. Do a channel just for Plex and call it Plex-info.
Okay, I was pretty sure you were trolling me at first, and now I'm 100% sure you're trolling me. That IP address might not work though. I have to.
What about
check
the
it.
fuck around crew? Who's part of the fuck around crew?
All right, boys.
You know what that spells, right? What's the acronym for fuck around crew?
Fact.
Yeah, but misspell crew though.
All right, boys. Let's get this going. I'm gonna change my internet real quick, and we're gonna get. But I hate you. Why is Parker drafting?
Cause I draft amazing shit.
Parker's been playing the most out of everyone here since I visited.
Yeah, but.
Yeah. Hey, Parker, Bandazzle, obviously, bro. Bandazzle.
I was gonna, but
No, don't Bandazzle. Ban Viper for not picking, dude. Everyone's picking Viper these days. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't been paying attention to drafts or been playing a lot this couple weeks, so it's all you, Parker. Hey, what hero should Parker pick, Joss? What hero should Parker pick or ban?
What hero?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the current IP address is set right, so we're good on that front.
Tinkle.
You better pick your
Tinkle
hero
Tinkle.
in 5 seconds.
No, Invoker.
Why do we keep banning Bristleback? Do we care about Bristlebacks that much?
Yeah, he's a
Yes, he
cheater.
literally won that last game.
Okay.
That in-house.
Joe,
No,
are
the
you
Abaddon
opposed
did.
to a drow strat
Or the
again?
combination of them and us having sustained
Joe,
damage.
are you opposed to a drow strat again?
Well, I mean, if you really want, I don't care.
I mean, it's an easy win.
Sure, whatever you want.
Alex, can you play Tidehunter?
Oh man.
Can I?
10 seconds left to pick a hero.
Alex, sometimes he's like, you know what? Full mel in this game.
It'll be fine.
It's only been like 10
Full
minutes.
Millhouse.
It's already been
Full
a while.
Millhouse.
You just don't want to do your homework.
I want to eat my pizza and go to sleep.
Enemy's turn to pick.
Dude, the fucking Parker Sand King does work, dude. Does
Enemy's
fucking
turn
work.
to pick.
Nick's is annoying.
Dude, when did Nyx just become this fucking meta relevant? That hero's picked
play,
like
can you
twice
play
every day.
Jack Daddy?
Don't say meta relevant like
Oh,
he's
man,
fucking
there's only
lazy.
Well, I don't know. I
He's
mean, I
at
just-
4K.
I mean, I've literally seen it in every single
You
Captain's War game that
better
we've
pick your
played for like the
hero, 5
last
seconds.
fucking week, and like half of our all pick games.
For what?
And it's not me picking it, Jakiro. Or
No,
sorry, not
Jakiro-
Jakiro. Sorry, I
Jakiro's
meant
meta
to say
as
Nyx.
fuck
I meant to say
right now.
Nyx, not Jakiro.
Oh, Nick's?
No, not the little Jack Daddy.
Jack Daddy is
Oh.
still fucking
Enemy's turn to
in.
ban.
Hey, Vincent, you wanna play Piranha again?
Thinking about it, but wait up. Might choose something else.
Hold up. Hold up.
Oh, no.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Paradog, be quiet. No pizza's coming.
I actually really like that Rubik pick against the Sand King. Not only does he benefit from all the spells you can steal from him, but
The 20%.
if he,
He's
yeah,
banned
it's huge. You can even level that earlier.
Odie. He's banned Odie.
Dude, he should totally have a talent that gives
What'd you,
him.
wait, what'd you say, Vincent?
Battle
Battle
D.
You really gotta
Oh,
pick a
yeah,
hero.
for
You got
sure.
10 seconds left.
Where is my Rubik? Rubik. I feel like his level 25 should be like plus 20 to your passive aura,
Ooh, enemy's turn to ban, baby.
or maybe plus 15. That way you just like turn into like a walking anti-mage.
I think they're gonna go like fucking Sven. I think they were going Sven.
We'll see. They'll probably save it for last pick.
No, they're gonna fourth pick Sven incoming, guaranteed.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you moron.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
5 seconds, the enemy's turn. It'll be fine.
Fucking Invisid. This was all part of his long play. He finally got above me in MMR. What a
It's been
dick.
25 minutes, FYI, not 10 minutes.
How's it? I have
I
no
don't know what
concept
you're
of time.
talking about, bruh.
I hate you, you fucking saboteur.
It was solo MMR, I was like, the party MMR.
I'm pretty sure this is Invisib's fucking Smurf.
Divided by 2?
Moron.
I'm not wrong.
Is this your
What?
Smurf?
Yeah,
No,
5
this
seconds
is
left
almost
now.
right.
This is my third Smurf.
I have to do pure damage to enemy heroes. Do I play any heroes that have pure damage? I don't think I do.
You've been on that quest for like a year.
No, I just got that one, man. I got a bunch of quests done yesterday.
Oh, I was thinking of the E-Blade
No, I never actually got that one.
for Joe.
Eh, you could do it's like a team thing too, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it's a team
Viper?
thing.
Fag?
I actually knew that would happen. I wanted to pick Viper first, but it's cool.
What do you want?
You should pick the draw first.
Huh?
You should pick the draw.
Drow first?
Yeah.
I mean, you always pretty much show a drow in the
You
stage.
really gotta pick a hero. You got 10 seconds left.
Doesn't, I don't think the order really matters that much.
Safe Lane Weaver or
They can't
No,
counter.
Safe lane Drow.
I guess they could have Avenge or whatever.
oh yeah, or
Or
Mid Weaver. Or goes a mid fucking. Or I guess that's Invisted, right? That's gonna be
Oh,
Invisted
man,
hero.
Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick
yeah,
a hero.
Mid's gonna be Invested Hero.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
Wow.
If they went Viper, they might go fucking whatchamacallit.
Viper, worst versus.
They're either gonna go Sven or Razor.
Worst Forest versus Arc Warden, Necrophos, Prophet, Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger might be okay. Weaver.
Invested wants
Sniper, let's go.
Sniper.
Fucking destroy them.
Really?
Yeah.
As long as I can't gap close on you.
Maybe a last
You
pick sniper. That
you
way-
could just save that. You could just take the. You're trying
we
to take a
the
tide right now.
next. Yeah.
They might safe lane the Viper, just one good favorable lanes.
All you need is
Ian,
one.
you play Jakiro, right?
I can play anything, Bobby.
He can play anything poorly. He forgot to mention that part, but
There you go.
Did you call him Bobby? Ian, where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in Florida, son.
he's a little Mexican, just like you, Alex.
Yeah.
He's in Florida, he's not Mexican then.
No, I'm Honduran.
Cuban, Puerto Rican.
Honduran.
I mean,
Honduras.
personally,
Yeah.
to me,
He said Mexican.
Or Dominican.
Look at that. Oh, fucking gross.
I mean, honestly, with it, I guess the sniper, we get really good high ground defense. As long as we don't lose a fight like that one that cost us a game. That was an unfortunate one.
Ooh, enemies turn to ban, baby.
If they fucking ban Sniper, I'm gonna lose my shit. I will play a Venomancer against this goddamn fucking Viper. See
You
who's the
will?
real poison here.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think you bring the heat, but I heard he was talking shit.
What do we want to ban is this last one? What do you think where they're going to carry?
10 seconds to pick your hero.
Let's see.
I think
Moron.
since they picked the Viper, it might have been like a block pick
you
for the
better
Sven.
pick your hero.
Sven might be a
5
good ban.
seconds.
They're either gonna Sven or who could gap those?
You probably
Fucking
Sven is
Slark?
probably a good band.
Sven, AM, or Slark.
I don't think we need to really worry about a Slark too much. Like the way we play, you're gonna just 5-man with sentries.
Yeah,
if you want
that's
to take
true.
a stun, whatever. The stun would be a really hard lane for the tide to deal with
You really
because
gotta
it's
pick a
basically
hero.
gonna
You
be
got 10
a
seconds left.
triple stun lane. I would assume. That's probably that's probably a good one.
What about alright, Vincent.
Sniper.
Sniper.
Who are you picking for me, by the way?
Jakiro, I told you.
Oh, okay. But I'm not even in the game to look.
Sniper.
Enemies turn
Jackie
to
though.
pick.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see who can pick their last pick.
You're like, whoa, these guys are fucking insane.
They might Spectre? No.
That's what happened. Jackie, bro.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10
Me?
seconds left to pick a hero.
Oh, called it!
Ooh, alright.
Are we happy about that one though?
I'm happy about Alex.
Well, I mean, the Spectre does really struggle against that 5-man push type of shit. As long as we don't really fuck up. What's really nice is they actually don't have the team fight to hold off a push. Like when you're against like a Sand King or like a Shaker Echo, those are the ones that are always like fucking problematic.
Do you guys want to aggro?
No.
And then I'll 1v1 Abba?
Here.
But are you confident that you're gonna beat the shit out of an Abaddon 1v1 when he's...
Actually, I actually don't know.
on?
Do I win that lane?
I don't think so.
I mean, not me. Does Tidehunter win the lane?
I don't think so.
Ian, get all the shit first, and then I'll buy it right after my blink.
It might, you might be able
I'll
to
be
draw
buying all
it,
the
but
shit,
it's
too.
really awkward because
Thanks,
you like his harass is really annoying, but maybe you'll like mitigate it. I'm not sure. But you're only gonna be able to ring a regen while he's gonna build a Vlad's, so he can get. Probably depends how well you do in the first few waves, honestly. I guess if you bring a lot of regen, you'll probably be fine.
I think if we just regularly lane it too.
Well, I was just approaching that from like a hypothetical type of thing. I don't think it's really a good idea. Because Sand King and Jakiro need lots of levels.
Shakira.
I'm going mech first.
I'm happy I got you saying
Yeah.
that in Visit. It does make me feel happy.
At 6, we'll group up once you get your ult, Alex, and we'll be able to take either we come to you or you come to us, just depending on how the lane is.
Okay.
And Visid, I'll make my smoke gank right after we try to kill.
Go for my keys comes first.
So, I've always gotten the 8% on Jakiro for the spell amp at 10, but I'm thinking the 25% experience gain might actually be pretty
Jesus
good.
Christ, Joe.
Yeah, the action game's much
Can
better.
we talk like broad strokes here, not the intricacies of your goddamn
Well,
fucking...
so asshole, I was looking for feedback on this because I'm curious to what other people think. You
I
fucking
did.
Action game's
dickhead.
much better.
Well, I mean, 8% spell amp is pretty fucking good, but the only reason I think the
Let's
XP
go.
game is good is because getting to level
Come with
20
us.
really quick is super fucking nice, particularly in a game like this.
Oh, I'm controlling the fucking chicken. I was like, why is my
Do
hero not
it.
moving?
Send that. Get that chicken doing work. So the other day when we had the baby Roshan courier, I came so close to just sending him to stand
one.
next to Big Roshan.
Give me both the wards,
My sentiments as well.
and I'll go place them. Ian,
Yo.
give me both the wards.
And Vincent, what's your real name for like
Eric.
What's
IRL?
that, Eric? Alright, you piece of shit.
Eric Andre? This is Eric Andre?
No, sadly no. I'm Chinese, man.
I love Eric. Andre.
Is it called? Was that called the Eric Andre show?
Why do
What's
you say-
that? What's that
Yeah.
show called? Is that what it's
the
called?
Eric Andre Show! My actual name is Gadu Shing.
Oh, dude, you got it right.
Dude,
No.
you're Negan. You're Negan from The Walking Dead, the show I never watched, so I'm not actually allowed to reference it. But I'm gonna do it, and then when someone tries to actually have a conversation, be like, dude, I don't watch that fucking show.
Negan's my favorite character in the entire world.
Shut up.
Damn, we picked a tide into a Rubik, by the way. Fuck.
I mean,
Alex, just smash
do
the shit out
you
of you.
know what?
No,
he
but
does?
it's against the Knicks though. You know what I mean? Ravage,
Do
stun.
you know what sniper
Oh, we're
is?
fine.
See, what you do is you do it point blank, kind of like when Goku did a warp Kamehameha against Cell in the Cell games. It's kind of like that. But you do that to the Knicks.
Was that pizza or Raper?
Both. Damn.
Oh, why are we paused? Paused.
I don't know.
Viper pause.
Just got some pizza delivered.
You
GG.
just say wait. Just
Oh,
Well, he
Guys,
said
sir.
just wait, like if we're fucking asses or something.
Esta el trono. Hielo.
They won a tier. That guy won a tier 7 BattleCup. Good for
This
him.
guy here. The Abba's right there.
No taunting!
Cuddle in with me.
wait moment.
I don't remember the
Oh,
last time I
yeah.
got the 2500 hero.
Also, Carolitos.
Get liquid breath first, Ian. And we'll just fucking fuck this guy's day up.
Okay, you combine two things. There's
Can you
liquid
stop
fire
telling me
and
how to
there's
live my
steel
life?
breath.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
Ian, do you want to get good at Dota, or do you want to be a Parker?
Sorry.
A Parker who doesn't know how to listen how to do skill builds on Jakira.
Don't do that, Joe. Come on, man.
What?
That's how people start getting triggered all game.
I mean,
I'm impervious to Joe triggering me now.
I don't-
We worked really well together the last like 3 games, Alex. We didn't fight once.
Really? I'm proud. I'm proud of both of you.
Joe and I have become
simpatico?
simpatico.
Attaboy.
Yes.
Oh my god, you got all the fucking pizza, dude. I fucking kind of hate you right now.
What kind of pizza was it? I know it's
Papa John,
but-
all the meats pizza.
Oh, the meats! Oh, my dick just got so hard. It hit the top of my desk. Ow.
Oh, they did get garlic sauce. Yeah.
I think they always put garlic sauce in that.
They always do. You gotta shake it up beforehand.
Hey, shake it up beforehand. Pro tip.
Before
Yes,
you
sir.
open
Excuse me for this language.
Yeah, I can get pizza.
He said, "Fuck you! Don't tell me how to eat my
Wait,
pizza. I'm a
They're
grown up."
literally connected to the game. I don't understand the problem.
But
Yeah.
that was like a new something else.
Saranghe. My friend is AFK 1 minute.
Tell them to shut up.
Me. Wait, please, me. I go to the bathroom. El
As long
Yeah,
as
take a
you
piss
do
too.
something fine. That's it.
smells like a baby died in the hot sun while taking an explosive shit in a van
Are you
in a-
typing all that out?
in a bus.
Oh my god, I'm paused. Thank God. Oh, the pizza's so good. Mmm. Mmm.
I thought it was gonna be like OG's heavyweight, and it's
It's really good, huh?
Ugh,
Yeah, OG's pizza's way better.
tell me how it feels in your mouth.
Mmm. Meat in my mouth, boys. Mmm.
I think all of them have talked, right? Like,
I'm back. Are we ready?
who is gone?
Me poop's so very strong. They're doing the best they can. And I respect that.
Like, didn't they have like fucking 15 minutes for the draft?
Maybe he took all that time drafting. Maybe he got some little Montezuma's revenge. Oh, what the hell?
Yes.
I'll be here.
Are you setting to follow on me? You are set to follow on me. Stop it. No follow.
Who's blowing that stupid horn?
I'll take that.
Remember, don't forget to report people for bad conduct.
Can I
Sorry.
report myself for bad conduct just knowing how angry I'm going to be this whole game?
Why are you gonna be angry?
No, just
this.
kidding.
We have Parker, we have
Ambition.
Ambition. You literally can't get angry this game.
Good enough.
Is that Parker kid get angry?
No,
No.
Parker actually never gets angry.
He seems like the nicest kid ever.
He is like the nicest kid ever.
Joke.
No one's in my lane, boys.
I can't get that.
It's okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were rapping on that. Can I use the courier real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I'm on my way mid. Just keep harassing the shit out of me.
Farewell.
There's no one bottom. The supports are not bottom.
God damn it.
Sounds good. Careful here. They might try to wrap. I'm coming mid.
He has no shield right now.
Shit.
Silver's coming mid too. The fuck is
Hopefully
this
they
game?
leave. I don't know.
Well, at least they're trying their best. That's what matters.
Notifications.
Alright. I'm going.
My time has just come
Ready,
silent.
Chris?
Get out of here.
You ready?
Oh, Jesus.
Get fucked shit.
What enough to do.
Where are the supports? Where are the supports?
They just tried to wrap on mid, so we got them. They're coming back down. Look at that! Look at that
Go
patience.
stack pull or something.
That's
can't-
what happens.
We
when
can't
you
just sit
don't
here with a
smoke
wave like this. Splitting experience. God damn it. I'm
Pull it,
creeping
yeah,
like a fucking retard
You got
right
it.
now.
My sentiments as well.
Inspector has oh shit, they're down here, boys. I got boots though. I think I should be okay.
Yeah, they're leaving.
I'll take your treatment.
Requesting
I'm
a
on my way.
6-10.
Interested? I'm running.
No, that's fine. There's 3 down here and they can't kill me, lol.
Get into the pit.
Ah,
I go
GG.
in silence.
I wish I brought a TP with me. God damn it.
Yeah.
We'll use a cover for.
He might stick around. We can kill him.
Still 3 bottom. Still 3 bottom. I think they're gonna stick with them because Spectre hasn't got a single fucking last hit.
Alright, good. Good job, Alex.
I mean, it's a Spectre. What do you want?
Careful, Vincent.
Fight frost.
Nobody give a fuck.
We're gonna try to draw him back over here,
That
Alex.
was my thought.
We gotta kill this
Come on,
ass.
bad
Keep
boy.
it on a little bit. Give it a waste push.
Oh, Alex, you're fine. He pulled this. He pulled
My
this.
sentiments as well.
The lane's pushing too.
Arrow fodder.
Go ask him, ask him.
Good enough. Feel the vital trust.
Hand me your smoke, Ian.
Are you even trying?
Thanks, Broseph. I'm gonna go on mid
I
again.
got a lot. I got 2 levels on ice arrows. We might be able to
Please
kill this
push
guy.
inside.
You got stun?
But try.
Go in silence.
Oh, do you want to try to dive him?
Not anymore.
So be it.
Ooh, got it.
I'm coming mid. I'm smoking again. Right after the rune.
Silent
It's nighttime now, and an invis rune. Invis rune top.
Oh, he pulled the crease back.
He's gonna take it. You gotta go. You gotta top
Missing Nyx, missing Nyx, missing Nyx.
He's coming
Viper's
top.
going top.
He's
Viper's
coming
going top.
Drow. My bow.
Who's coming top?
Viper.
Invis Viper.
El Viper.
I'm gonna run it.
Missing all the supports bottom. Missing all the supports bottom.
Can I have 2 of your tangos?
Yeah.
I'm still smoked. Oh no. Nix is mid. Trying to get some levels.
Ah, fuck me.
Yo, we said he was Oh, I'm fucking dead. We said we hold him invisible.
Killing spree mode.
Like, even we watch him run up here.
Your fate is sealed. Onward.
Where's the Rubik at?
We don't know. He's been off the map.
I don't even think they could kill me even if they rotate all 3, so I'm just gonna pressure them hard.
The 3 a mid. Try not to go on there first. I'm gonna take it.
If you're gonna play like that, you should buy a stick. Because it'll save you in situations like that, because the burst is kind of low.
My sentiments are well.
One day I'll understand lasting fucking siege groups. Not sure when that day is.
That is my fault.
Yeah, the 3 tower hits thing.
Yeah,
Rubik's bottom. They're all 3 over bottom.
It's like quadruple fucking like range read right now. It's retarded.
He has
It's
6.
3
He
bottom
might try to
board.
go on you.
Sure.
I'm ready.
They're all bottom boys.
Chasing up.
Yep,
Let's
get
go.
ready, get ready, get ready.
Having a shot. Bang.
What price you pay?
Well, you have a mid ace
I
time.
got him.
There we go.
Dude, I just fucking murdered this tower. Holy shit.
Agreed.
Did you
The 2 supports were
Tower's
bottom.
down to
I don't
like-
see the supports anymore.
Oh, damn it.
To battle.
Oh my god, is this thing really gonna get denied range? Yup.
Missing bottom. Missing
Wow,
bottom.
that did way more damage than it was supposed to.
Oh great, the enemy's sitting there denying their top tower.
My bows.
On him? Oh, yeah, 6.
Okay, we can burn. I have stun in 3 seconds. Stay in front of him. Don't hit him. Body block him.
Into the fray.
Good stun. Just keep fighting. Good shit.
Orange is here.
Big boy Rubik putting his big boy pants on.
I shall make my
No, sell those wards. I'll buy them. Just keep
No,
going.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Spectre's almost 6.
Sniper, do you need Shrine top? Because I gotta pop it.
Oh, we good.
Well, actually, I'm gonna pop it after I grab this fucking bounty.
terror fly.
No, I'm gonna pop this.
Nix is not.
We can kill bottom easy. Nix is
Okay.
no, Nix is like level 3.
Joe, do you know me max stat or that?
Joe, if we group bottom, they might not be able to
You
stop
max
us.
liquid fire first. Holy shit,
Liquid
this
fire
is stacking out.
Onward.
Joe, did you hear me?
What's up?
Alex is 6.
Agreed.
I have a TP ready, and I'm full mana. I'm just low.
They saw us coming. But I de-warded it.
My bow is strong.
Dude, how do
Okay,
we
I'm gonna
stack
die
this
here.
camp
You
so
guys
much?
go
Holy
do-
shit. Alex,
go
do you
bottom.
want to TP here and take this stack and finish your mech or whatever? It's
Yeah, it
a
is.
huge
It's like a-
stack, and it's like way too big and costing me way too much time to kill. I really don't want to do it.
I'll do it in a
Very
second.
well.
You can't do it, dude.
Why not?
Because it's got centaur things there, so they have
So are we coming down here and getting the tower, or are we going mid?
Come down here and we'll get the tower.
I'm coming.
Alright.
Because Alex has had.
Rubik's here.
Silence.
TP now. I should be able. Be fine. Nice.
We can turn this.
Yeah, I'm ready. Ravage.
Yes.
Good priority. Where
You're
is
picking out both sections of mid.
What's
For some
happening?
reason.
He's that one. That one. Is that one. Is that one.
Guys, can anyone TP up here?
I call my TP's on cooldown.
Forward.
Can just run, I guess.
He's back.
Fuck!
We need help. Somebody TP up.
Oh, I got stunned.
It's gonna pop.
Like, I mean, I don't know.
We were going
Did we
bottom.
not call to come bottom?
Yeah, dude, like seriously, that's what Dro does, dude. Go bottom while we're going down there.
And I said when I get a Dragon Lance.
That wasn't the call though.
I don't care what the call was, I stated my other call.
Like, we're so strong right now because Alex is Ravage. We could have gotten both those kills. Instead, we get one, and then you die.
Like, it literally doesn't matter about your efficiency in this lineup, dude.
It's not efficiency, it's that it's really hard to fucking siege towers without a fucking Dragon Lance, because I outrange the tower when I have a Dragon Lance.
Yeah, I agree. You guys lance first. It's okay if we drag it a little bit.
Stand and deliver.
I mean, kill-wise we'll get kills, but objectives are to get towers after all.
Oh shit, 3 fucking bottom boys.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Very well.
I got 3 of them super low bottom, guys.
Yeah, I can't TP for 6.
Onward.
Like, they're all fucking super low.
I'm coming.
Good job, Alex. What the fuck is he doing?
What are you not like this? The top tower is under attack.
Back up.
Forward.
You gotta get
We have Ravage in 20 seconds.
Like, shrine.
Battle.
Can you hit me with that clarity? Oh, whatchamacallit's here, whatchamacallit's here.
Tower's under attack.
Good shit. I got mana boots in this side. You can actually turn.
Top tower just
My
got
bow
turned
is
into
strong.
trash. Stand down.
Jesus
Stand down.
Christ.
It was a close call.
So be
That guy's a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ, that guy's
You
an
need to
idiot.
try to bring
Okay.
it down with them. What an idiot. What is happening?
Can anyone hear me? It's a kill spree over here.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, both tier 1 and tier 2.
arrow. Fly.
Nice little play by play there, bro. I almost have my mech.
I don't understand what that Spectre's game plan was.
He was like, I got him.
Oh man, what
Well, I was level 9. I guess like getting the kill on me would have been worth.
Did he even get it?
No, dude.
the enemy's
We still have Ravage,
destroyed.
too.
Hooray.
Holy shit. This is another
Yeah,
tower.
our mech is up soon.
Dog.
Almost.
No, that's fine. We got it.
Oh boy, your top tower's under attack.
Yeah, they're still hurt for levels.
Get the Spectre.
I'm sending the courier back real quick. I want my Dragon Lance.
Oh my god, good job.
Poor Bass.
I got Ravage,
Is his ult not up?
Keep going. There's a Nyx right here.
Apparently not.
Mega kill.
I'm running, Alex. 3 seconds.
That's fine, I'm not blowing Ravage.
Oh boy, killing spree.
It's like we're insane.
Get him out of tier 2.
You know?
You can eat pizza and wings.
Hell yeah. After this game, I'm only playing 1 game. Are you gonna go to sleep or?
The enemy's bottom tower.
Oh, you got
We
it.
still have
Yeah,
Ravage. Do we want to bottom shrine and then go mid? Let's bottom shrine, go mid.
Yeah, I agree, you guys.
Your middle
Get
tower
first one. I'll start pushing on the very first.
That was my thought.
Sniper's like, I agree, as long as you guys get away from my creep wave.
Oh, Alex doesn't need this. We'll wait for Ian.
My mech's coming right now. Mech's coming right now. Oh, Nick's just grabbed it.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Rune's
Please be
bottom.
double damage. Oh, get it, Joe!
What? Oh.
So be it.
I'll be a little bit more cautious.
Save that sentry for when
Oh no, recro.
Let's go.
Damage.
We're coming, boys.
We're
We got
standing next to
everything
each other
we could
anyway.
ever need right now. Place it like right here. Beautiful.
You might be
Beautiful
able to, do you want just Roche with this DD instead?
No.
I guess the tower is foregone, but...
We take it first and then we'll get the roach. Should be easier. Faster.
Yeah. Well,
They don't want to do
it
it
helps
now,
us
they
do the
just
Roche.
sit on the farm. Okay, let's go. Go for
We
roach.
took out the enemy's middle tower.
We are an efficient, functioning team.
I go inside.
Yeah, my DD's wearing off in like 6 seconds. Hey, there's one over here, I
That's
think,
fine.
right? Was that the hallucination? Contide Tango?
You have to go inside first. So it doesn't stand us.
You're gonna get him to do that. You should level your macro fire. You can use it to like creep. And you can, with the Ravage, it's really good.
Why don't we have Vortical Ward right now? Why don't we
It's
have
on the
Ward?
way. On the way.
Okay, cool.
I guess I take this?
Yeah, you take
Place
it.
it like right here. Yeah, right there.
Alright, let's go to the top.
Yeah.
Actually, no, let's take top, let's take top.
My sentiments.
Or you just go top right to tier 3.
Here we go.
I'm actually gonna shrine so I can be ready for Ravage.
That's fine.
That was my
Let
thought.
me hit this ranch with you.
Hit that range.
You wanna hit this ranch, bro? Good job, Alex. It's perfect. Like, you ravage and you hit 3, it sets me up, and we just win the fight. Like,
They don't have any silence. They only have 1 stun, 2 stuns. I shouldn't die in that time, so I'll go ahead.
You know, Morty, it's sometimes.
We're going. I'm gonna save it for high ground.
Yeah, if they choose to engage us, then use it,
Your bottom tower's
obviously.
under attack.
Oh god, this stack is still here.
We'll take it after the towers.
We take it after the
Just take it right now!
No, Rick,
You have
I
80.
tell you, my bottom
I mean,
tower-
yeah, but it has so much time left. I'd rather
I
finish
know,
my Hurricane Pike.
Come on.
Can I finish my
Please,
fuck?
we're all here, Joe. We're all right here.
We
We're all
know
standing.
we don't need your items to win the game, Joe.
Alright.
And we're just giving the Spectre time if we're waiting for your item.
I mean, if we did that as a fucking team, or if you even looked at the fucking camp, it'd be
Jeez,
better.
middle tower's under attack.
No, understood, but we already passed it.
Too strong.
Doesn't
High
matter.
ground.
Top tower got destroyed.
Way ahead.
They're not even defending this. Why aren't we hitting this already?
Middle tower. Fortified their structure.
Take tier 3 and then that's it.
Middle tower's under attack.
Yeah, wait till they engage on us.
And you might as well save that energy because Radiant just fortified their structures. Your bottom tower's under
Here it is.
Spectre's not here. Of course, he doesn't need to be, but
There was sentry down for next.
drop. Yeah.
Next.
Take shrine. We're just gonna get so
Oh
strong
no,
right
the
now.
sniper's very low. You need to back up, man.
Yes.
Max down.
Let's go get the shrine.
I just think we should force this right now.
We can force it. Just wait. Like, you'll regen just by standing there.
They just take the shrine so they can't like wrap on us and then go right back in there.
Yeah, and even if we lose the fight, we take control of part of the map.
My sentiments.
Can break our towers as well.
under attack.
No, it's okay.
Go mid.
We can take this.
Hey, Morty, guess what's not there? The bottom tower.
Yes.
Next, we got 2 mana boots. Hit me with that sauce real quick. Damn it.
Onward.
I'm just gonna walk the fuck up and just take this out.
Yeah, that's good. I was zoned. There it is. That's fucking 1 lane, boys.
The enemy's top barracks just got riggedy wrecked, son.
Okay, straight back.
Together.
Together.
Wait for Joe. Yeah, it's all good.
Here it is. Now we go.
Yeah.
Still Ravage,
Just let
yeah.
Alex.
Still have
Yeah, we
Ravage.
still have Ravage.
No, that was fucking waste. Oh, he stole it. God damn it. Back. Oh.
How am I gonna miss every fucking shot? It's so fucking
Well, that literally went the worst they could go. Oh!
Does he just win?
Not the worst.
There's a monster kill just happened.
That's your first time seeing a monster kill?
Why did he go low ground? Why did he go low ground?
Double kill.
Because he knew it didn't matter.
Oh fuck! Oh god, dude, that was like the worst I could have done, dude. Sorry about that, guys.
Did you not hit the E afterwards, or you just stole it instantly?
I wanted to hit the E on the fucking guy, so I took one step forward.
Don't.
He was on buyback, right? Did Viper buyback?
I heard
No.
about that.
No one bought back. I don't think anyone bought back.
Yeah, Viper bought back.
Yeah.
Buyback goal to me, so he got nothing.
Where do you buy back? I don't see it.
You don't. It doesn't show up.
Press
It
enter.
shows up in text, I think.
Yeah. Chat.
Oh yeah, Viper. Ah. Touché.
Ugh, that was literally the worst fucking rabbit. Let's do we got 2 minutes on that DD.
And ages. We
You
still
want
got
to just
it.
give it to Sniper, and then we'll just push bottom? Or I guess that might be a little slow, actually. Well, let's just go middle.
Let's go.
40 seconds on Ravage.
Hit me with those mana boots, please. Nice, dude.
He just stopped.
Okay. That's fine. Take the other shrine. Or
Very well.
Are we doing
you
shrine?
rape that guy.
My bow.
Rape that guy. You can just high ground. Look at him just sit there.
Okay.
I'm under attack.
You don't
We
want
got
Ravage
50
before?
seconds.
We can take this and finish top later. I think we can just take their whole thing.
Yeah, just take the fucking shit.
I don't know if he stole another spell. He might still have Ravage. He doesn't.
No,
It's
yeah.
not up though. It's not up though.
Died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Alright, well, he fucked. Good job. Good play, guys.
Power's gone. Serves them right.
I'll go bottom first.
I wanna get the mini rack first.
The enemy's top barracks just got riggedy wrecked, son!
Hugs.
I already need some. Oh!
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower.
That's just called new draft right there.
This just in.
That's called the Soul Sparker.
Enemy bottom barracks are gone.
Oh,
Let's all say
Sam,
a
you
prayer.
got mega creeps on your corner, homie.
Alright, Joe, go finish your man.
Tower under attack.
Oh man.
I'm gonna drop this, grab an item, and get out. Damn it!
You fucking stole it.
Don't matter.
I'm literally the worst fucking Dota player.
It's okay, buddy.
Yeah, like immediately.
Very well.
Like he hit steal before like I even guessed.
Like, why we don't play this for every BattleCup? Amazing to me.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serves them right.
Keep check.
He jug. This is one.
No, it's Steven home already.
He scared me.
Alright, Alex, you go kill this camp real quick? I just wanted to
Did
know
you
that
save
I
the
did
Spectre you spot?
I meant to tell you. Get dodge, bitch! Alright, team, end the game before I die.
Not even close. Not even close.
Goodbye.
Not even close. Not even close. Not even.
Killing spree my ass.
Do I die here?
You ready? Go!
Run, tiny legs, run!
Oh, I'm tiny legs. Oh, oh.
I'm baby legs. This is a job for a regular legs, baby legs.
Oh, I've learned a lesson today.
I've learned. I'm the murderer.
I fucking really well, dude.
Oh no, I'm the murderer.
Josh, are you done with the pizza?
Oh, and Joe finished his quest. What quest was this?
It was the earn gold with your team quest.
Look at that. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Good job, boys.
And like pew pew pew, and they were like, oh no, and we were like, oh.
They're like, what do we even fucking do?
Nothing.
How did Viper lose mid? You guys just rotate or?
Here's
It's
what
probably
happened.
not the
It's
easiest
so
matchup.
funny.
It's hard for him to harass, isn't it?
Like, remember in Visid, like his buddies showed up, but I was still smoked over by the top rune, like right on his high ground. He was playing really aggressive for some reason, I guess because he's a Viper and he can do that at level 1. But I was able to get my stun off, and we got 3 shrapnels on him. We just fucking killed him.
The old triple trap.
Because yeah, the supports were on bottom for the first like 2 levels. That was really great for me.
Yeah, I had a feeling they'd wrap on mid or try to. They didn't even smoke. They were just fucking redads.
Whoever died more than 2 times in that game is complete fucking shit.
I agree.
I almost didn't, but then I did. True story.
I agree.
Did we do a tip circle jerk, by the way?
Oh yeah.
No, I finished my challenge.
I don't know if I did. Alex, tip swap.
Tip swap.
I guess I can check. I know I've given away a ton of tips that I haven't received back, and it's costing me some fucking levels over here. Achievements.
Guys, I have the premium packs. We have the premium.
Where is our outcast?
Premium, more like creamulum.
You're never gonna get adopted like that, Parker.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can we talk about how horrible that Ravage was in the top lane?
It's okay, buddy.
Let's talk about it, Hall.
Don't talk about it. You don't need to.
Can you talk about after that how Joe wanted to get that double stack for somebody then fucking for taking me?
Well, because we can group there, and then you finish your fucking ill-timed mech. And then we just push the tier 2 there.
I got 2 kills in lane by myself.
Your mech was 100% not finished at 12 minutes. I'm not saying that's the time frame you needed to achieve. I'm just saying that's when you didn't have it.
No, I mean, here.
Like, it was literally a fucking quad stack, which is like...
Like, here's the thing,
it's
Joe.
almost 1,000
items
gold.
literally don't matter in that.
But they 100% do. Like, imagine if we somehow, like, let's say we even change their lineup slightly and we replace that. I don't know. We'll say we replace the Abaddon with like a Nyx or something. Not a Nyx. Like an Earthshaker. Or no, who's another team fighter hero who can do that? Like a Clockwork or something. Like, let's say they replace it with a Clockwork.
I banned it.
And we don't have a mech,
phase.
and he gets like a good. Did you ban it?
No.
Oh, but like if they replace them, they get a good initiation, and us pushing the envelope costs us a fight because we chose to take it instead of getting a mech. Like we push back that, if we push back that by 2 minutes, and you have a mech or I have a Dragonlance, actually your mech's way more important than my fucking Dragonlance, honestly. But
yeah, dude. But did you know their levels? We were like, I was like level 9, and the supports were level 4 still. Like they weren't gonna like. But
if you bring something from an 80% chance of working to a 95% chance of working, do you think it's worth waiting like a minute or 2 to do that? And it's changing the order we kill the towers in too. Like I'm saying, you come top, you kill the stack, we push bottom, we push top in, get that tier 2 out of the way.
Top was already pushed, dude.
Okay.
I'm talking about the tier 2. I'm aware. I'm saying we take the tier 2.
Hold up.
I don't know why we're arguing about this when
No, this is good. This is good.
won a game.
It's insight. No, it helps people understand. So the next time we play this strat again, we know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
well, I think like the whole point of having the tied mech is to play right.
Actually, I have a counter argument to whatever happened just now. I think the best way possible was to push a tower so that everybody could go to get the items. We don't have to go for the second one, but just the tier 1, and then go get the stack, whichever.
I agree. And
you should go to whoever has the concentration of heroes already.
We still had Ravage. They allowed us to push 2. Remember in the bottom lane, we got both towers, shrined, went mid.
Well,
got
okay,
mid
so
tower.
my point is more like
don't
like
see-
those
I-
things went well, but I'm
I'm
saying
not sure of your point.
You just
I'm
said they already
explaining my point. You want me to explain my point, or you just want to tell me you don't understand my point before I try and clarify it?
No, we
because-
heard.
No, I'm saying, like, you're saying, well, they didn't fight because we had Ravage. I'm saying, like, if they fought at that tier 1 and it didn't go well for us, or it goes even, then that's good for them because it delays us. Like, if they manage to, like, let's say they replace the Abaddon with something actually useful, like a Clockwork. Like, they drafted 0 initiation, so it's, like, super easy for us to do that. But I'm saying, in a different hypothetical game, like, in that situation, you're right, I'll give you that. But if we apply that same logic to a draft that's not fucking retarded from them, where they have, like just we'll say the clock example, then it's much safer to play it around the item timings that increase your power. Because that next is enormous.
Joe, I still don't understand your point. If you change the entire scenario, then yes, doing the other thing is better. I agree.
Do you think you wouldn't have said that? But like they could still technically win a fight. It's not impossible. It's probably hard. But I'm saying like just by having that mech finish, because it's such a core item to this strategy, that it is worth waiting 2 minutes to start your intense pushing.
No, it's funny.
Have that up.
I was 1,000 gold, and then I was 1,000 gold away from the mech, just the recipe 900 or whatever. And then you were like, "Should we wait for mech?" We said no. And as soon as you took that tower, I had enough for mech.
Okay, you're looking at results and then justifying your actions, as opposed to looking at all the possible results and thinking of how your actions can lead to those different results. I'm saying that worked out in that game because we were against dumb people with a stupid draft. But hypothetically, if we transpose your reasoning to a different, like a slightly different lineup, I'm saying, because you'll say that in plenty of, like you've said that line to me in many games where I disagree, where I'm saying if we wait for a specific item timing, that makes more sense than trying to force an issue now. And I'm saying that if you change that slightly, like our power curve, it increases exponentially when that mech is finished. So why not wait to fight with the mech being finished?
Because we asked the question, we were like, "Hey, should we wait for a mech?" And we said, "No, let's go." Why? Because Nyx wasn't even level 6. Whatchamacallit was level 4. Rubik was level 4. And there was a Spectre.
We already had such a like.
I agree with you 100%. If you want a 5-man, get a mech.
Joe, that if we have a mech right before it, there is absolutely no way we want to fight.
It's
like we have a 95% chance of winning that fight. With a mech, we'd have 100, but 95
and there's still,
would take 2 towers.
There's still a 5% chance I'm gonna fuck up the Ravage.
Okay, but
no, not even that. Like one of us gets picked, or the Viper like just kills one of us. It's kind of annoying. But like, we had such a lead, they couldn't stop us, and I understand like. So I completely agree with your statement. If they if they changed the draft, if they had like a Clockwork, like you said,
if they changed the draft, we would.
So here's my issue.
Joe, but also you're saying that if something that didn't happen, like if something that wasn't even in that game happened, it would be bad. But
I want to look at long-term growth, not an individual thing, and like that literally is a discussion we've had multiple times. Where I would prefer to like wait a minute and take an 80% chance to like a 95% chance than try and rush something just because, you know, we're probably stronger now. When like being stronger now doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win a fight. Like we were only up about maybe, I'm looking at the graph now, 1,000 gold at 15 minutes.
Yeah, but the only reason I felt confident that way, Joe, because a couple times, like 3 times, all 2 supports went to my lane, and they threw everything and couldn't kill me 3 times.
And Alex ended up killing them.
That's the only reason I thought, like, okay, if they struggle that much with me,
I'll concede that me not coming to that was a poor call on my point. Like I'm aware of that, but
I'm not even talking about that point. I'm not even talking about that point.
Yeah, I mean, I think in that context, you guys were right about that call, but in like a grand scheme of things, I think
I'm not even talking about that call.
What? No, I'm saying overall, moving and doing that push, I think is a good enough play because they don't have initiation. But like, what I'm kind of getting at is do you think you took that into consideration when you made that call? Is what I'm at.
For the mech, yes.
No. What I mean is like you're we're stronger now. We have what's up?
You're switching the scenarios. First, it was I don't have mech. Are we pushing? Yes or no? And we said yes. That's what I'm talking about. What's the scenario now?
Well, so I want to speak to like generally how we approach games like in the future. Like what I mean is, like, is that if you tell me you took everything into account, like they don't have initiation, we're out leveled, even though we don't have a mech or a Dragonlance now, this fight's easily going to go in our favor because of how comparably weak they are. If you're saying like you wouldn't have said that in a situation where they have like let's say a level 7 Clockwork, like would you have made that? Like if we switch that one hero, would you have made that same call? Is my question.
All right, how far ahead is the Clockwork?
The Clockwork is the same. That Abaddon was fairly far ahead. He's in the same position as the Abaddon.
Has he just TP top? Did he not just TP top? Or?
Has he already used hook?
I mean, there's hooks off cooldown. He has a TP.
So the best scenario.
The scenario where they have initiation, and they can go on us.
Even if they have that initiation, I still think we just win that fight. Like.
But okay. So what I'm saying is like you can win a fight, but you can win a fight harder, or like minimize your chance at losing a fight, and like those are things worth considering.
You can make that argument with like
all right, but
well, okay, so like in this particular game, I think having that mech brings us from a 95 to like a 98%.
Yeah, but there's a diminishing returns there, Joe. Because if we wait 2 minutes for mech, and then we wait 2 minutes for your Dragonlance, and then we wait 2 minutes for that,
no, they'll sync up. They'll sync up in timing anyway. Like it's not like
no, understood. But you know. Waiting a couple minutes at a time is dangerous, right? Because they have a Spectre.
Not really.
And they have a Rubik. Like we were afraid of Rubik 6, and he got ravaged twice.
I mean, now that was the first one was my bad. The second one he was a god.
Yeah, he grabbed it. That's okay. I mean, we already won at that point, but I don't know. I just think I agree the mech is super strong, but I think when we make, you always ask us like.
But you didn't go about.
Joe, you've told me many games. If I'm carrying, I cannot make. I'm focusing on this. Someone else make the calls. I'm pretty sure I was making the calls, telling us where to go, where to be.
Well, I already said that it was stupid of me not to listen and not to go with you guys. That was poor play on my part. I fully concede that, but like once again, to beat this dead horse, I think we made the correct decision in the game. I think it worked out. I think it was well executed. I like what I'm getting at.
It might not work other lineups.
Yeah, because I'm saying like, well, we have a Drow. I'm level 6. Let's group right now. Well, that works totally in that game. I don't think it
enemy
works.
lineup because they had like 3 stationary heroes.
They had better early game. Let's say they had.
For example, like let's
they had 0 initiation, dude.
Yeah,
they need to blink on Nyx.
Let's say they had. Your mic's cutting out. If you can hear
I stopped talking.
You know what's funny? If we, in that bottom tier 2, if we didn't have a sentry, they could have initiated us and maybe blown one of us up. Without the mech.
We had the good detection.
Yeah,
Let's say they had Silencer would have been really annoying to play against too, because it fucks up me and Alex's kind of synergy. Like he can stop the tide from ravaging and maybe even kill him. Clock would be really fucking annoying because he could latch onto either you or Invisid and take you out of the fight for about 15 seconds if he doesn't kill you initially. What else would be really annoying? Bounty Hunter would be kind of annoying.
Like the crux of those strategies is that they're momentum based, right? So like my rationale is that you should do everything you can to avoid letting them stop your momentum. Like that's kind of how I look at it, right?
Yep.
So like me being able to just siege a tower from outside of range and not like hypothetically, like let's say I get jumped under a tower, like let's say they have an LC or something, and I don't have that.
But Sniper had his Dragonlance already, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think I do a huge like he's kind of a slow attacker, so even though he hits kind of hard, that's kind of good. But like I think I do the most of our tower, so it could work. It could work in that way, but like we'll push much faster if we both have those abilities. But let's say they have like an LC, and I don't have that Dragonlance, so I'm attacking that tower. If he gets a duel off on me, I start attacking him. I aggro the tower, which means that now I'm taking tower and him damage. Well, if I have a Dragonlance, I'm slightly outside tower range. If he duels me, I'm not getting hit by a tower, which in early game is a huge amount of damage. Like in that AM game, I lost one of those duels because of tower damage, because I did something stupid, and that literally cost me a game. So like I want to mitigate like the amount of situations that can lose our ability to like have momentum. So it's like little things like that add up in Drow strategies.
If they had a different lineup, we wait for mech.
Like you saw what happened in that Drow game last night, Parker. That was literally like us like losing our momentum and then getting obliterated.
Yeah,
Like
also
we had the
literally the dumbest fucking like. It's way different because they did not have a Tide Hunter type of hero or a Sand King type of hero.
Oh, I mean, sure they're different. I just meant to point out that like when you're looking at momentum, like that is literally like you can see it's up what 20k or something. Yeah, we're up almost 20k at 20 minutes, an enormous advantage. But we lost our momentum in a momentum-driven lineup and then got crushed.
Yeah.
And like there was that feeling of like inevitability, like how are we ever gonna win these fights because they were so higher levels, so much better than us at that point in the game. And all it took was like literally one fight to lose that momentum. And like the momentum doesn't even necessarily have to translate to a completely lost fight. Like hypothetically, like if that clock goes on me, I die. I barely die because I don't get mech killed or something, and then that really screws up my momentum. Which like even though the rest of the fight went well, it hurts me and hurts like my type of progression. And if I'm dead, then it's harder to push towers because you lose the drow aura, and obviously you lose the drow. You know, I don't know. I like really playing like to mitigate risk, and like that was really my only point with like waiting for mech and playing around those certain item timings, because it allows you to mitigate risk in like a momentum-driven lineup.
I agree.
Yeah, but
we run this strat, we should wait up for some items. I believe that getting towers is good, but only the tier 1s are necessary, you know? And then we can farm out first before we start getting the next set of Rex or towers.
Yeah. I think we're like all pretty much on the same page. I just kind of wanted to like at least like make sure we're all thinking with portals, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, that 20k goal lead feels good. 20k, we could bought like 4 Divine Rapiers.
What's up?
It's like sell 4 items, buy Divine Rapiers. Die to the
Look how it just falls off a cliff, those poor guys.
No, it's like that kind of thing. If they don't stop you first row, like let's say they don't stop you from the first lane, you're ready to push again.
I agree.
Unless they take a huge fight and lose a team fight because of Ravage, and we don't have Ravage.
You guys should see what happened when he denied that tower. It was ridiculous. Like that tower was like full HP. I was like, oh, I'll pop the Drow War for this. So all my I had 3 range creeps and a siege creep, and they just they lit up his whole creep wave and just annihilated this fucking tower. It went from like full HP to like 83, and I was like, oh no, I didn't think it would do that much. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put some good chip on this. Nope, fucking killed the whole thing. It's like, oh god, not like this.
If I can turn around, surprise bot sex you when the tower had 28. Took it on 2 hits. Feels bad, man.
That's
like,
bad, man.
I fucking love that strat so much. I do want to think that if we battle cup with it, that the enemy, the other people playing us, will look at it and try to ban it out. So we need to come up with like 2 more, for sure.
I would have swapped Viper with a Viper though.
Anything around a Tide with some push is like really strong. Like you can swap out that Drow with a Pugna or a DK, and it's the same thing. Honestly, it's really not a big deal. Well, I mean, Drow's like more consistent. DK is cooldown centric, but it's
DP. No,
cooldown's not that bad. I played DK today, and his cooldown's really not terrible.
I mean,
you guys want to remember a good strat that I used previously to raise a lot of MMR?
Well,
the most important thing is tower damage. I got a Jakiro, Nature's Prophet, Juggernaut, Tidehunter, and Sand King as well. It works fucking wonders. You don't have to have a lot of damage on the tower, but you need a lot of sustain. Fucking Juggernaut literally just goes to fucking safe lane and that's it.
We can even let's say somebody tries to draft something like that on us. We can play something that can.
You can take away the heals that they want to use against us. Like, if you secure a partner on them, they're not going to be able to push shit. Just put up a ward, block some shit. They can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like to combat lineups like that, I think you just
they didn't have any wave there.
Yeah. Like for a later game strat, like if we want to push it into like the 40-minute mark and not end it in like 25 minutes to combat them. I don't know, forever, whatever. Like let's say we have a Joe AM. Like Joe's AM farms really fast, so maybe even like the 35 minutes we could pick different heroes and just win.
I always like when I pick Joe's AM, I always like to bait out team fighting heroes.
Think about
like, they're getting team fight.
You gotta draft around the carry. That's the most important thing. Like
carrier
mid. Draw strat, we already know what we want to use with the draw. You gotta think about other carries as well. Like honestly, if I'm picking AM, I'm gonna pick heroes extremely good wave clear. So no matter what, even if we lose like the early to mid game stages, they come. We still win the game because they're going to get fat.
Yeah, like Elder Titan, I would take an defensive supports like Elder Titan and what else is a really good?
Like even
Dazzle,
like Zeus
Elder
ET
Titan.
or whatever is like
Yeah.
really nice.
Right, Zeus is OP as shit.
The worst thing for like AM is like when they're basically busting high ground. When your team gets fucked and they're busting high ground and like your team can't do anything to stop them from doing it. And AM's not level 18, doesn't have a good mana void target. Like if you're trying to exploit a lack of mobility on their, lack of stuns on their team, but their team doesn't necessarily have high mana pools. Like if you have that type of problem, then not having your Manta is just like you can't really fight, and it's really bad.
Guys, we're going to 7-Eleven. I gotta go get some water. I'll be right back. You're coming with me.
Going on a bunch.
You're coming with me.
Yeah, like those are the three circumstances where if I look at like almost every single like anti-mage loss in the last like year or two, it's almost always like me getting high grounded and my team getting raped early on, or I mean even me getting raped early on. I guess I'm included in my team now. Like and then basically coming high ground pre-manta.
Do we have a boss man do?
What's up? I'll look around. Sure I can find one else. I don't know what the fuck Ian left for. I guess we'll throw that out again.
Alright.
Oh, maybe we'll get
a video while we wait for this.
Whatchamacallit went to the sub.
You know what game I miss? Fucking Rust.
I'm back.
I'm really dehydrated. I'm so fucking thirsty. I need to go get some water. That's like 2 straight times, Joe, where we just creamed those guys in like under 25 minutes with that same strat, like 2 different teams.
It's I like it. It's very well balanced. Like one thing that I would probably do, but has like a different strength, is like I would sub a Sand King for Avenge, because it takes away from your initiation kind of, because swap initiations are garbage and don't even count. But it gives you that safety net of repositioning the Drow, which is really valuable. Plus, obviously, the aura is fucking enormous, and she could transition to like a DPS core. But the Sand King having multiple forms of initiation is so huge, particularly with the Tide, because they have so many things they have to worry about. So I do like it a lot better, because when you just have the Tide pushing without a secondary initiation, or I guess primary initiation from the Sand King, they kind of don't have to really. They're like, okay, Tide's here. There's the Ravage radius. That's all we need to worry about.
And then I can just nullify that radius because I have a blink at like 15 minutes.
Yeah, because you're definitely lacking catch, I think, if you're only relying on that Tide thing.
Yeah. I think it's also just a wombat. Like, let's say he hits 3 people in a Ravage. I'm already I see him about to Ravage. I'm already channeling and setting up my Burrow Strike. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, we just...
Yeah, that team fight is like destructive.
Yeah, there's little they could do.
That's what I feel people don't know how to play against those strategies, because like once you see that Drow, like you should immediately be looking for something that has huge solo or single burst potential, or enormous team fight. Like taking a Tiny there would probably not have been terrible, because you just get on top of the Drow, eliminate the Drow, and then like. You've either stopped you've stopped their push and just prolonged the game if like the Tiny dies in that attempt, or maybe you just start off and win a fight.
Yeah, well, let's think of let's say they ban a Sand King out of that. Venge could be a replacement, but I want something. Earthshaker could be good as well. Replace the Sand King to have stuns. and you also have another.
I don't
know it's
know.
not a great catch. I still think it's okay.
I mean, they are very similar heroes.
It's a little harder for Earthshaker.
No, of course.
It's harder to hit a good Echo than it is a good Epi for sure.
Yeah.
No, I think it's harder for. I think Epis are harder, no?
Well, no, I don't know.
It's kind of easy because I can fucking dump her on kids.
No, because Echo's fucking instant, dude.
I feel like there's no like such thing as like a middling Echo slam. Like it's either a great Echo or a terrible Echo, and like you can have like a whole range of epicenters that are like middling to good to like really great, you know, because you don't like you need a creep wave to really get a good Echo slam or have 5 heroes on top of each other. While an Epi, like you can just catch like 2 heroes with an Epi and that's good enough. While if you just hit 2 heroes with an Echo, it's just like you stunned 2 people and did like 200 damage with a 150 cooldown ability, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I think you could replace the Sand King with an Enigma too. Definitely greedier, but
the thing is with the Sand King, what I love
Sand
about
King, you roam so hard.
You roam really hard, and the Enigma.
You could Space Cow replace it too, maybe. It's not as much team fight.
I like Space Cow.
Yeah.
I can get down with that.
Just trying to look at other things I think could sub out for that. Because, I mean, Sand King's a fairly contested pick, I think, right?
Sand King's one.
Support Clock, too. That could be a thing. Because, like, if they go in and you bisect it with, like, a Clock Hook. Like, sorry, if they go in on, like, the Tide, or the Tide goes in, and then you, like, bisect them and you split the fight up. Like, that Ravage goes off, stuns everyone, the Clock goes in, puts that fucking wall of cogs, bounces half the team towards our 4 or 5 heroes, and then splits the other 2. It's like, that's such a destroyed fight. So that's definitely an option for it. Probably a little harder to roam on them, but when you do catch someone, they're fucked. When they get cogged in with the stupid battery assault. Dumb bullshit ability.
Yeah, I like working on, like, talking about even the hypotheticals.
Yeah.
I like talking about Dota while dressed as a Dota character.
I sit here
and watching Dota.
In between matches, I swipe my anti-mage blades. Just want you to know that. So I go pew pew, chop chop, pew pew.
I think we could formulate a strat around your anti-mage too. Like I'm not.
I'm trying to think of what lineup I even want for that. I don't know. Like I'd even prefer like a semi-difficult 1v1 lane over like most tri-lanes, because I feel like when I have like tri-lane type farm, it like really throws off my perception of games because I'm so used to being fucked, and then the other team being kind of fucked, or me like acknowledging that they're way far ahead of me, that when I actually have like a really good start, like 13 minute battle furies or so, that I like play way too cocky and like throw away the lead. Like almost every time I do it. It's really bad actually. Like I kind of did it in that last AM game when I manned up on that lifestealer. But it was only partly being cocky. It was like I manned up on this lifestealer. I was like, I'll take some of his mana and like fuck up his day, and then I'll blink away, use the shrine, and then continue farming. And that is not how that shit worked out at all. Because I got global silence when I was at like 30 or 40% HP, and then I just had to stand there.
It was just like...
I was just thinking that I don't know why I thought they wouldn't use it for that. I mean, I could have just forgot about him existing for a second.
Alex, it's like, he's fighting him. He's like, I got him.
Well, no, it wasn't I thought I'd kill him. I want to take some of his mana, because when that hero doesn't have mana, it's really hard for him to teamfight because his pool's so low. So even like, I was only trying to get like 2, 3, maybe even 4 hits off on him, and then like blink away. And he just hit like a fucking truck because he wasn't far behind. He had like Armlet Echo, I think. Fucking lit my ass up. That's sad panda bears. Yeah, so there's I think definitely the Enigma Clock are definitely 2 of the replacements you could look at for that. I don't think there's really much else.
Clock 4 position's good too. Slardar might be. About that. I know it's not as team fight heavy, but like I think with Sand King, you're getting the perfect little mix of pick-off potential, farming ability, and fight that can coexist with a Tide Hunter.
I mean, he's definitely like really great. It's hard to find heroes that like balance as well as he does in that respect.
Get some vitamin water. Fuck that shit up.
Or hear me out. Support Gyrocopter.
I play a lot of support Gyro. It's pretty good.
I like him because at level 1, I was already.
I think we do need to work on laning mechanics, though, or at least like talk to Ian about it, because I think he played the lane very poorly.
I don't blame him. He's not used to playing with us. I felt.
Oh yeah, no, I mean like he's responsive and can learn. I didn't mean that as like man he sucks. He played that lane poorly. No. I just mean like I don't think he understands what he should do throughout a laning phase. Because
I was kind of bossing him around.
I mean it's whatever. I mean learning's learning.
Like, I was about to tell him make sure you catch the range creep.
Just try to explain why you do things. Like when you tell someone to do something, explain why you do it so they can internalize the reasoning as opposed to just like see X do Y. You want people to understand reasoning as opposed to just following directions. That way they can use that to like infer other things.
Yep.
But yeah, like he seemed kind of lost in the laning phase for like the wave got kind of pushed up because the guy was like aggroing creeps a lot. Yeah. So pushed really far towards him, and he kind of just stood there and was like trying to poke the Abaddon occasionally. I'm like, dude, you just stack pull the easy camp right now and pull it back, because like what you're doing right now is you're literally, it's like worst case scenario. You're splitting my experience, and like Drow is so experience dependent, and like I played the lane like shit too, but like you're splitting my experience with me. We're not harassing this guy, and you're not like utilizing the jungle camps right now, which is super important to him because he was very under leveled too. I think when we started going bottom, he was only like level 4, and that was like 9 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean that's not crazy. I think that a 6th position support is level 4 at 9 minutes.
Well, it comes from that thing I think a lot of supports struggle with is like when you're a certain heroes, like you need to find your experience, and if you don't know how to find your experience, you lose a game because of that. Like our BattleCup game.
How much does the hero really need?
Shakira needs his experience.
Alright, so he has...
Well, he needs his experience if you're getting him to, like, fill a multi-purpose role where you're like, man, my team doesn't really have push, and we need kind of a decent laning support. Like, Shakira is a pretty decent, like, laning support, and then he pushes really well, but you need the levels to push well. And Macropyre is really a huge team. And if your team can utilize Macropyre well, like if you have a Void or something, or like a Beastmaster, then it's really good to, like, have that too. So your level's going to be very, very important on Jakiro. Not as, like, important as, like, a Spirit Breaker, but I think it's pretty important. Or, like, a Rasta. Like, Rasta's super important. Like, we lost... One of the big reasons we lost that BattleCup game was because our stupid fucking Rasta. Like, I literally told him in 8 minutes, like, hey, take my lane and get your levels. And then he was, like, level 5, like, 16 minutes into the game. I'm like, dude, I told you.
Yeah.
But, like when I play support, like, I'll kick someone out of a fucking lane. I'm like, hey, Alex, go fucking jungle. I'm gonna go sit in safe lane for a little while. He's like, okay. Or, like, I'll kick Darcy out. I'm like, Darcy, go do other things. I was like, Darcy, go gang something. I'm gonna sit here. And, like, even Darcy, like, communicates that a lot, which I don't think a lot of our mids do. Is he'll say, like, hey, I'm roaming top if someone wants mid. Which is, like, a huge thing. And, like, as long as supports are receptive to that. Well, yeah, I'm saying, like, you
take
need
a lane,
to find
dude.
that.
Take a lane.
Yeah. Like, that's something, like, people just, like, don't understand.
I'll be more proactive with it, too.
Like, it changes your life. Like, I don't know if you noticed, like, when I play, like, a support starter, or, like, a Lion, like, if I'm having a reasonable game, I can get, like, a 12 or 15-minute Blink Dagger, even while buying some support items. And that's for maybe, like, 1 or 2 okay rotations, and then kicking someone out of lane and taking their lane. Like, that's really what it is. Like, it's not like, oh, like, I made so much space on the map. Like, maybe I made a little space, avoided dying, and then, like, took a lane for, like, 3 minutes. Like, that's really all it is.
I'm proud of you.
Which, like, you just say it and it sounds so simple, but there's, like, you have to, like, see the patterns and know where the space is opening up and, like, predict movements, or, like, even just shout at someone to get the fuck out of the line. Which doesn't really work great in pubs, but it works great. It can work in other things. Holy shit, guys. So to talk about me arguing with people on the internet, to change topic for a second.
That's literally not changing the topic.
Because that's what we have been doing. I mean, I don't think
that's a fair point.
No, we're not arguing. I'm just messing around.
Constructive thought.
No, I love that shit, dude.
Yeah, no, I think that was productive. I mean, Alex is still fucking retarded, but, like, maybe a little less.
I stand by that statement.
I love Alex. I love Alex so much. He fucking dumpered on that lane. So proud of him.
I'm proud of you. You know, I'm even confident you could have beaten that. You could have done better than me in lane against the Abaddon. because I played like shit and you played really well.
Dude, they yeah, their trialing wasn't very good.
Running on logs. That seems fucking dangerous. No.
Who were you arguing on the internet, Joe, before I really interrupted?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh man, so I posted. There's this thing like, every day I remind myself, Michelle Obama is the most educated first lady in history. And I'm like, that's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life, because like only like 2 of the last first ladies were born before like 1940. I was like, is that really something to like super brag about? It's like education, like higher education first of all, and like education for women wasn't really a thing before what, like the mid 1960s. So if you're born before like 1950, you're not going to be in like the college era mindset for that. Like, I'm not saying she's not an educated person. She went to, I think, Harvard Law School, and
yeah, I think I've heard of that place.
Yeah, no, I was trying to remember her other undergrad. Michelle Obama. But the point was, like, she was actually tied in terms of education with Hillary Clinton. So it's like, the first thing you said wasn't even true. Like, she's not the most educated. She's tied for it. I mean, I didn't go back to, like, the 1800s and 1900s. I only went back, like 4 or 5 presidents. But it's like she's tied with someone, like 2 presidents ago. It's not...
I'm sure you're crawling away to a point here.
Yeah, anyway, so I'm like, well, this is just stupid. And anyway, so since I constructed like a pretty rational like criticism of this, naturally the Donald subreddit was like, yeah, let's get behind this. And some dude, like, I don't know what's with these people who like see one thing that's like, I kind of agree with that. I like it because they attack liberals. Like, I am. We must be best friends. This guy sent me, he's like, I got banned for this, and he like linked me a comment, and I clicked it, and it was dead. He's like, I deleted the fact that both Obamas lost their license to practice law. I did not want to get banned from Reddit altogether. I'm like, what? And there's like this. Apparently, there's this conspiracy theory type thing that's like the Obamas. They were told like, you're gonna lose your law license, or you can give it up now. It's like, dude, that's because for some sort of like misconduct. I'm like, oh my god, I went down the rabbit hole, and it was a poor idea. I'm gonna just end that there because I don't think the story actually gets interesting anywhere. But just like, god damn it,
Joe, stop arguing with people on the goddamn fucking internet.
Listen, so I like tried saying, I was like, hey man, well no, like I try and convert people.
He's just trying to reach out to you.
God, I got a message.
Like,
Dan
he's probably like a fucking
infraction.
12-year-old that hit his keyboard on his fucking forehead on accident, and you're arguing with the guy.
Dude, he even nice tried me. I sent the thing back. I was like, hey man, like I tried looking this up. I haven't really found anything reliable. It's like random fucking WordPress blogs where I see anything about this, and there's like some sources that, or some more reliable sources that say like they just gave up their license because they're president. And you don't need a thing to be president, and they can kind of get it back whenever they want. But it takes like effort to maintain one, and he's like, I'm president, I don't have time to go take a fucking class. I'm being a lawyer right now since it's not my main thing. I'm like, hey, that sounds pretty reasonable. He's like, nice try. They lost their license. Hillary too. I'm like, all right, well, you know, I tried. I tried, man.
People like that, you could just talk to them for hours, and they'll just be like, nope.
No, it's like that where you just like give it up. No, because I try and give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, like you could say something like super conservative or whatever, and like seemingly crazy and out of touch. I'm like, you know, I'll try and give you the explanation, or like give you a more like middle ground or whatever fucking viewpoint on it, and like maybe you'll think about it if I don't come off as a complete dick, but stupid.
Underlord's kind of annoying to deal with too.
But why?
Because he can D-push the lane.
Oh, he does roast really good too, dude. It does percentage base.
Yeah, he might be good. Like, let's say somebody bans Tide Hunter, Underlord might be a good.
He's good with other stuns, like
yeah. Like,
God, oh, this makes me so mad. God, I hate Chris Christie. What an asshole.
He's a douche.
You guys know anything?
You're gonna die of young age, dude. You're stressing out so much over people that don't matter.
It's true. Dude, just check this out. What a fucking douchebag. Apparently he ordered, like, the state beaches to be closed for some reason. I don't know when the fuck this was.
4th of July, right?
Was that what it was? I don't know. I don't know the full context. But there's, like, some quote of what he said. Maybe I shouldn't trust the internet. Maybe they provided a source. I'm gonna look for a source on this one. Because that seems too fucking dumb. God damn it does have a source.
No, he didn't close it for himself, but they are closed, though.
family got a picture perfect Sunday. Why is the state government shut down? Oh, that's pretty douchey. So apparently it's because of a budget issue he's having, where they're in some weird standoff, so he's like, that's it, no beach. And it might be this specific beach, but then he went to his, like, government-owned, like, governor beach house at this specific beach while he said no one else could go there, and then was, like, on the beach with it, and then lied about it. They're like, did Governor Chris Christie get any sun today? And he's like, nah, I didn't. And then they're like, well, we have all these pictures showing that he was literally on the beach with people. And they're like, well, he technically didn't get sun because he was wearing a hat. It's like, God, I fucking hate you people so much. It
depends on what your definition of is.
That's the fucking Kellyanne Conway school of fucking being an asshole.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Gives me cancer every time I hear it, dude.
Razor might be a good mid to pair with it.
I love Razor.
Right clicks can get ags, pushes even harder. Razor's actually really fucking annoying right now.
Things. Are you done with these things?
Yeah, I'll take them downstairs. I got it.
I just ate some more pizza.
Oh, I got
really
it.
Good.
I got it.
I got it. If I was there, I'd just lift it for you, Dad. Dang it.
What's happening?
Chilling, buddy. Drinking some vitamin water. I'm actually upset nobody in-house today.
Makes me kind of mad that this guy just uses a helicopter to casually travel around.
Catch what?
Just casually traveling around in a helicopter. He's like, yeah, I'm going between my beach house and Trenton, and I'm taking the helicopter the whole way. It's like, bitch, go sit in traffic like the rest of us, you fucking asshole.
Right, these people.
God.
Sure, one of them will come. I don't know who's.
Do we have just like the same fucking friends list? Like, what the? Oh, that's Alex. I think Voidon's like Mexican or something.
Ugh, we don't want another one.
Actually, I might be wrong on that.
Well,
I meant to say Peruvian, but you know, Freudian slip. I hate you, Alex.
We've already got a Mexican, an Asian, an Italian, and a white.
And you're not white. You're from Florida.
You're right. A white piece of shit. A fucking redneck.
Oh, what was that? 133. What time is it now?
1:45. 2 zigzag. Baby, that's all you need. Smoke that tub of weed. Yeah, or stroke.
I never understand people who just like want to solo queue. But I'm like, hey, come play. It's like, can't, man. I'm soloing.
Sometimes I'm in the solo queue mode.
What mode is that? Like, man, I really hate myself.
Like I've already played 3 games with Joe, and he keeps on picking AM. Time to solo queue.
I'll play.
I'm nodding my head, Alex.
I'm
nodding my head, yes.
Don't say it though. Don't say it. Don't say yes.
All right, Joe. Let's think of a team that you want to draft around AM. So we already have your AM.
Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman.
Really, Shadow Shaman? Maybe. I like Elder Titan because it's defensive.
Fear Breaker.
I think Invoker is really shitty with it.
Yeah, because none of you guys want to come to fights.
They do the same thing, kind of. He's like I split push in team fight with Sunstrikes.
What about like a Zeus or like
Zeus and Puck? I think are really good with him.
Pugna might be okay.
That's okay too, but you need some sort of team fight or control or pick off from your offlaner and support stun. So I think the big thing is you have to have a strong foreman that can test. Like here's the problem. So it's really hard for me to say like what's my ideal lineup. Like you want something that's a foreman that can contest their 5-man early on and like exploit a window. Because like
frozen fish comes
it
back
doesn't
to
matter
life.
how far I am ahead. Like in the first like 20 minutes, there's gonna be plenty of situations where I probably can't force them back. And you also want to probably be able to take towers quickly. Like you can't have just like a puck and then like a clockwork offlane and like I don't know, let's say like a Rubik support and like a Lich. Like you need something that can damage the towers, like a Jakiro or like a Pugna if you want to do that mid, or a Rasta who can ward drop on it.
Or Dragonite, Dragon Form.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, DK's actually really good too. I forgot about him.
I think DK would be great because, alright, you're getting a lot of damage out of Dragon Form. Let's say we have...
It only works if you have a lane for it, though.
Dragonite, what could be our offlaner? We could even have a tie. If we really want a 4-man, having a tie's probably fine too. Dragonite.
If you have a good 5-man team and you win 2 of the 3 of your lanes, so just fucking...
You just win, yeah. Could even take a Jakiro.
No, I didn't tell my friends about my flat tire.
You tell them about the Taco Bell drunk driver?
I can't understand you, you're for sure.
Taco Bell drunk driver?
Also upsets
Oh,
me
yeah,
that Obama's taller than me.
I got fucking hit by a drunk driver fucking like 2 nights ago.
What the hell? Like in your
Yeah, I was at it was like fucking probably midnight.
Oh wait, your work vehicle?
Yeah.
No, it was in my private vehicle.
Oh, that's
we were at a Taco Bell drive-through and someone just fucking bumps us from the back. So we get off to check the damage, and she gets out and she like only steps like outside the door a little bit, like she's hiding behind her door. And I'm trying to talk to her, and she's like, "Oh yeah," and then I made a couple jokes like there was no damage. Then I was like, "Oh, I can't tell if there's any damage. There's too much dirt." And then she was just like staring at me, and they were like, "Okay, have a good night." And then immediately when we got back in our car, she fucking busts a U-turn in the middle of a Taco Bell parking lot and just leaves. And then we were like, she was fucking drunk, wasn't she? Yeah, she was probably drunk. And that's the end of my story.
When we and Parker went on a Parker quest, he was on the phone when I went to Wendy's at like 1:45 in the morning. I get in like this queue, and there's this black car in front of me, and someone like drops something at the window, and this kid's like running over to get it, and I'm probably sitting like 5 feet back from this guy. And I'm just like talking to Parker. All of a sudden, this dude like puts in reverse and just fucking like guns it backwards, like not a slow roll backwards, like a pretty reasonable acceleration. I'm like, what the fuck? I just slam on the horn, yeah, and then all of a sudden he just hard brakes. I'm like, what the fuck? And like a minute later, he just puts it out the window like, sorry. I'm like, holy shit. I'm just trying to be fat and I'm getting like punished for this. I should not be here.
You should not be punished for being fat.
Good God. I should have.
That was so funny. Oh my, all I hear is like, beep, beep. And I was like, somebody's honking in the drive-thru. You're like, it was me. It sounded like Joe went like, it sounded like he was getting ganked. And
like he was TPing?
Yeah.
Ganked?
Yeah, what do you do, Joe? What do you do when you're TPing? Because
I honestly don't know.
You click a shit ton.
No, like, I really don't know. Whatever I'm doing is no. What I think I'm doing is I'm continuing to slam the TP button, and it probably came from like a time where I thought I was TPing and didn't.
It's like you're trying to cancel your TP. It's so funny.
No, I have to hit stop to cancel my TP.
Yeah, that fucked me up so many times.
Oh, I changed that option. Like the only thing that stops my TP is my stop button.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I got that, and the two most annoying things are probably that when you're trying to like when you're trying to TP into action and that happens is fucking horrible. And the second worst thing is when like a fight's going on, you're about to respawn and you have the area click, and as soon as you respawn, you click the button, but it just centered on Fountain, and you just TP'd right next to where you're standing. Oh yeah, I have that turned off too. Yeah. Like those things, it's like, why is this enabled? Why would I need to? So the other drawback to that is when they used to have the cooldown talents, I'd always not realize I respawned.
Yep.
I'm just sitting there watching a fight, and I'm like, yeah, get him, and I'm just sitting in the fountain, just like twiddling my thumbs, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Molina with a
I'm like, oh
respawn
shit,
timer.
I'm still alive.
It's like I respawned 5 seconds later, not 35 seconds later. Whoops.
That's so funny. Holy shit.
Lion was really bad about that when he had the 40 seconds off. That was pretty rough. Yeah, Variety said he could play in 45 minutes, and he said that about 20 minutes ago.
Who said that?
Varieties, the guy we were playing with last night.
Who?
F-A-R-I-T-E-S.
I don't remember him. Did I play with him?
With him last night until 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, no, he was your Pugna in that game. No, I didn't play with him.
Oh, wait, you weren't in that game?
No. I stopped playing after our...
Guys, I saw Baby Driver today. It was underwhelming.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We
Griffin
subbed out
said-
Cutato for you.
Griffin went to go see that, and he really, like, he was super excited, but he saw The Beguiled right after it, and he said The Beguiled was one of the best. He's like, it's 45 seconds away from being, like, the best movie ever. The Beguiled, that's the one with, Kirsten Dunst, what's his name? Colin Farrell.
Oh, is that the movie theater? I thought that was a AMC thing, like a TV show.
No, that's a movie.
Oh, it's on USA. Okay.
Yeah,
So
Griffin said that was real. That was real amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Elle Fanning is she's of age, right? She's 18 already, right?
Yeah,
I can say stuff. Okay.
She's
All right.
babe.
You didn't hear anything.
What do you call it? In my band days, we went to the Cheetah Girls premiere of their movie. I remember this. It was like our first red carpet event, and like we would just walk around and shit, and we watched the movie, and then we went to this after party, and at the time, one of the singers in the band, Adrian Bailon, was dating Rob Kardashian, and we met like the young Kardashians, like the Jenners, like Kendall,
the actual good-looking ones, yeah.
Yeah, and me and Kendall had like an online relationship. Like we talked to each other like every day.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I would print those fucking text messages just so everyone.
It was a what fucking website was it on? Oh my god, I can't even remember. It was not MySpace or Facebook. It was something else. But
fucking
yeah.
Friendster?
No, it was something weird. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
You said Kylie?
No, Kendall.
Kendall. Jaws, fucking Parker banged Kendall.
It's not true.
Parker banged Kendall. What do you mean Kendall who? The only Kendall. Kendall the iPad.
What?
What?
You don't understand it?
Huh?
What's happening?
I wasn't saying anything.
You come to bed soon?
Perhaps.
Sleep early there. What happened about Kindle?
Parker used to send dick pics to Kendall Jenner when they were like tots.
What? Is that for true?
Yes,
for true.
You want screenshots?
Wait, did you actually send her dick pics?
No, I didn't send her dick pics. I was like fucking 12.
Go on.
She's a nobody.
How's Kendall Jenner nobody?
Oh my god. Okay, she's like somebody kind of right now because of who her family is.
Wait, isn't Kendall Jenner the model?
Yeah.
If anything, she has the right to be the most famous out of all of them, besides Bruce.
Yeah, she's the only one that's actually done something. She could walk in heels without falling.
Is that the one in the Pepsi commercial?
Yeah, the one in the Pepsi commercial.
Dude, she changed the world. Yeah, it was her.
How did, like, I used to write letters to Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Like, what does that mean?
No! He wasn't a psycho fan. Oh, jeez Louise. You'd still bang Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
No, you didn't grow up right.
What do you mean he didn't grow up right? Like he has a weird shaped penis or something?
Like many of the teenage heartthrobs of our generation, like the dudes, did not grow up to be like good looking at all. He's like when he was a kid, he kind of had like a Val Kilmer thing going on.
Val Kilmer aged gracefully, didn't he?
What about Mick steamy. What's that guy's name? Patrick
Sup?
Dempsey. Patrick Dempsey was always pretty good.
Malefic, do it, you coward. Just one quick game.
Oh, dude.
Just really like name drop.
Parker totally name dropped. He's a fucking some bitch.
I used to aim with Kendall.
Well, considering that I've known him for a while and he barely mentioned it, I would have mentioned it immediately. Like, hi, my name is Alex. I fucking.
Okay, how long into your budding online relationship?
We've known each other for about a year and a half, I would say, right, Alex?
What? Probably longer than that.
Probably almost 2 years.
You've known him as long as you know me, pretty much. Because we started playing Dota almost immediately when we met.
It's true.
Joe, Parker, I remember the first game I played with you. Second game of Dota, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I don't want to play fucking Dota, and now you're better than me.
Did Alex ever tell you about the time that we used to be friends, and then he changed his name and then never messaged me, so I had no idea?
I was playing, wow, Joe.
So it was a one-sided relationship is what I'm saying. It's like, I thought I was loved, and then I wasn't loved, and then I felt pain in my special places.
He means his penis.
But I don't want to shower, guys. My wife's making me shower.
That's so gay.
I know. Having a wife? Are you calling me gay because I have a wife?
Yeah.
What a faggot. What a faggot. You love your wife.
Faggot.
Faggot.
You get to sleep next to a woman tonight?
You're being told to go to sleep. Alright, guys. I am I'm not leaving because my wife said it's time to shower and go to bed. I'm leaving because I'm a man and I feel tired and I want to go maybe.
Play with you tomorrow.
Yay, I get to go out to play tomorrow, boys.
Yay!
GG.
Love you, buddy.
I already reported him, don't worry.
I love Alex so much.
Is Visit here just being a quiet little boy right now?
I don't know. We gotta win you that MMR back, Joe. How much did we get from that last game?
25. Only need 15 more of those. No, 16 more of those. without any of the other type.
How much did you lose?
Dude, I'm at like 4,700 now.
Oh my god, Joe. So close.
Let's see, where am I now? I think I'm 4691.
Alright, you're almost there.
Yeah,
it bothers me when my MMR isn't in intervals that'll 4 wins is the next 100.
Yeah, honestly, all that with doubling down just kind of did it. Where I was like, man, 27 points, better double down on this game, and I just lost it. It's like, man, fuck you.
Sorry, buddy.
And it still doesn't fix the number. So fucking gay.
We can queue as 3 if you want. Would you be into that?
That's a beautiful wall.
That's a beautiful rock. Look at that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
Man, so my mom. I told you how my mom's friend Okay.
Proceed. Joe, go tell your story. You fucking piece of shit.
What?
Tell your story.
Maybe I don't want to tell my story.
We've sent out 15 requests.
Oh, so my mom made fun of me because she said her friends were coming over. Her friend and their kids were coming over today. Man, I had one of them I hadn't seen in a long time. He's the one who just got into the NFL or whatever.
Oh, the long snapper.
Yeah. I had talked to him in a long time. Man, he voted for Trump. He went he lived in North Carolina for so long, got a little conservative. But he's actually a really smart and nice guy. So we were bullshitting around. But I hadn't seen him in so long. The last time I saw him was when I told him, I was like, dude, the last time I saw you was... So I saw... The last 2 times I saw him, one time was about maybe... how old is he now? He's 21. So the last time was probably about 7 or 8 years ago. Or sorry, that was 2 times ago, and the time before that was about 3 or 4 years ago. So like 7 or 8 years ago, he was probably like 3 inches shorter than me, and then like the time about 3 years ago, I went to drop off a computer off. He answered the door, and their door is like, when you're standing at their door, their actual like house is probably 8 inches up. So he's standing already 8 inches up, and then he's also 6'3".
There you
So
go.
I'm like, hey Thomas, how's it going, buddy? It's been a while. So last time I saw this guy, he was like 3 inches shorter, and now he's about, like, to me, he looks like he's like 7 feet tall. And when he answered, like, I went to the house for like dinner tonight, and he answered the door. I was like, "Do you see what I'm talking about with the whole door thing, Thomas? It's kind of fucked up." And he actually, if you look at him, you probably wouldn't think he's in the NFL. Like, he's in good shape, but he's like pretty like lean. He's maybe 6'3". I think he's like 230 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not super big, but his brother, who's like what the fuck is he? I don't even know. Tight end or something? But he's like 6'4", and he weighs about like 290, I think. Dude, his legs are the biggest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Oh,
I'm like, how do you find pants that fit? Like, I can't even think of something like they're probably the width almost of like a 5-gallon water bottle.
Yeah.
Like, they were approaching that. It was absurd. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like this. He looks like a goddamn Super Saiyan. What the fuck? It's like, I can't. Dude, would it be weird to look up a picture of his thighs? Probably. I was like, God damn. I like said it to him. There's like this, we went to get ice cream, and there's like this little kid like ran up to him. I was like, Matt, how's it no feeling? His name is Matt. I was like, Matt, how's it no feeling that your leg is larger than that entire human being?
That's fucking hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Well, we're finally getting somewhere.
I feel like you always sneak these cues that I didn't want to do onto me in Visit.
Yeah, boy.
I was about to just call it and go to sleep because I just really didn't care.
What time do you wake up? Then we go to sleep like 11 a.m. or something?
Woke up at about 12.
Damn.
I went to sleep at probably like 8. That reminds me, I gotta take drugs. I'll be right back. Not illegal drugs, antibiotics.
Let me get some ice cream.
Did you ever take any of those brain drugs again, Joe?
Not in a while. I didn't bother to Google or see how it interacted with antibiotics, so I just haven't taken them. I also haven't been playing much poker. I'm gonna probably start again this week. My antibiotic regimen's almost done. 2, 4, 6. I got 3 days left of it.
Yeah, you sound better.
Yeah, it's mostly gone.
I'm proud of you. Waluigi. Chris, The pictures: Chris Christie and guest star enjoying New Jersey beach. State beaches be closed. What a douche bagel.
There's no listed interaction for this, so I guess I'm fine. I assume there probably wouldn't be. I mean, it's an antibiotic. All right, guys, we're gonna go to 5 minutes here, and if we don't hit, I'm going to sleep.
I agree. Let's make it 4 minutes. Oh shit! Fuck! I was going to press X.
What's up?
I was gonna go press the cancel.
Not anymore, you aim.
Shitty days. Oh, Joe's the highest MMR in this game.
5 seconds more.
Team.
It'll be fine.
Hello, Tomato. Hello, Yamada.
Hello, Mora. Hello, Flora. Nice to meet you with my tomato.
And make this fucking easy mode.
Sir. What support do you want with it?
Can never go wrong with the Lich.
10 seconds to pick your hero.
Did I hear Elder Titan?
That's good too.
5 seconds left now.
Did I
Pure
hear?
damage. Is Doom pure damage yet? Yeah, it fucking is. Oh, easy peasy challenge mode. Oh, but that's in one game. It's gonna be really hard to do 6,000 pure damage with Doom. That's a lot of Dooms.
To do it, Bloodseeker.
Yeah, I'm not playing Blood Psychic now.
Blood Psychodelic? Am I right?
Blood Psychic these balls, son.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Should we dodge juggle it, Ursa?
Ursa jungle, cause I will have
Oh man, wait, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero!
I wanna support. Please. Why? Literally, like, what is a fucking Earth? God damn it. I'm so mad. Nice! Good. Good. That's what we needed.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, honestly.
Annoyed.
Mine is trying to understand what's going on.
I don't know what's happening. Oh, now this. What the fuck is this guy doing? I'm not helping him.
A lot more in though. Is it worth getting an Iron Talon on this hero? Probably a waste of gold. Yeah. If they pick another armor down hero or another physical damage hero.
It's good because it gives you armor.
Yeah, but like I don't like delaying my other items by that much. Well, looks like it's an Iron Talon game. Because I usually get a Bassi. Nice to have a little extra. See, I actually play this way too much with Crystal Maidens. It's going to throw off my perception when I play without a Crystal Maiden because I use a lot of mana. I think it just ends up with me crowing Clarities though, so I guess that's really not that big of a deal. Good old Invisid.
Scratching my legs.
God damn it, Invisid.
Dude, are we about to get meat pwned?
I'm ready.
Man, they're gonna be so thrown off by our lanes. Like, okay, there's gonna be an off-lane Doom, or an off-lane Brood, and a safe lane Sniper. It's like literally none of that's right.
Elder Titan shits on fucking Meepo. Like, really bad.
Yeah, but not when you're getting meat pwned.
No, here's the thing. I just fucking blow him up.
Yeah, but then he meat pwns you.
No. You don't get it. After I owned him, he doesn't get to meat pwn anybody.
Does he get to meat pwn these balls?
I'll meat pwn your balls. I'll chortle your balls.
I think this might be a Vanguard game at some point. That's how I feel.
What are we here for?
I think I'm getting a Vanguard instead of Blade Mail this time. I think Vanguard's pretty good against Meepo.
Hey Joe, nice movement speed, you fucking shitter.
Yeah, don't make me go back and steal Scorcher then run past you and show you
these two,
a little bit.
We're like the two of the beefiest heroes. Look how big we are.
Yo, you're a chubby guy. I respect that.
Wait a minute. I had a big ass shit on my back too.
I kind of like how this interacts though, because I can just doom a Warlock, a Tide, or a Jug, and it's all good.
Yeah.
Because like when Jug comes in and spins, I just ult the Jug, and then he doesn't get to do anything besides spin.
The ground burns.
Morty, don't look now, but battle's about to start.
Oh my god, no! I ain't ready.
Did you guys lane swap, or are you midding and visit?
I'm taking mid.
I think he's a little thrown off by my insulting prowess.
Die, Davis.
You know it, buddy.
Yes.
Watch the jug.
Here we go, Rick. Battle's about to go.
I think he just placed a ward. Nope.
He placed a ward. He placed a ward.
Yeah, the Tide has it on him. Unless he had two. Which could be a thing.
The Soul Eater hungers.
Damn, son.
Hell's on earth.
My boy Rocco. You get that ass, man.
Don't block it.
Just shake that ass.
Good creep.
Oh, that's the best.
It completely throws our lane out of whack, but that's okay. I'm willing to make that sacrifice with you, Parker, why aren't you in the NFL?
Wasn't my sport of choice, Joseph.
What is your sport of choice besides no? Oh, this or it doesn't. Oop. Just looking at things.
Basketball. I think getting a point in your what do you call it? Infernal Blade early, yeah, fucking ruin his day. I'm pulling. I was like, where the fuck is the big creep in this camp? Nosferatu.
Yeah, he just got fucking run.
Yeah. What, you're eating? Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a good call. I was kind of thinking about it. Definitely makes life a little funnier.
Sometimes I think of things, and we're on this. I have my ass fucking wrecked.
I'm just getting fucking beat on like a redheaded stepchild. I don't have another ability. I got this actually.
Jesus, this guy was. He's just not even moving, Joe.
I feel that. Yeah, get dove like common.
You like that shit? I fucking love that shit, Joe.
Something tells me he didn't expect to get dove like that. Because I also didn't necessarily expect to dive him like that.
Illusion and bot. Do you want it? Do you want it? You want me to take it? Oh, and this aren't you.
Is he buying a poor man's shield? Is my whole life a lie?
Man. Joe, you literally like fucked him. Fucked him up in
I think this guy's like one fucking MLR. Because it, like, by all, I can't imagine why he has 2 slippers of agility. Unless he's trying to, like, I feel like this is a Melliflox type thing. Yeah, he just bought a poor man's shield.
Oh my god, are we gonna come kill him? I'm coming.
No, we don't even need to. Just let him kill himself by existing.
I know. Your Infernal Blade, you have it in 10 seconds, I'll be there in 10 seconds. Ready? Steady? Shit on his day!
Sorry, my damage has been, like, heavily reduced. Hey, Invisible, can I use, Courier?
Yeah, sure.
My soul hunger grows. Rages.
Oh, the interaction with my illusion rune and my atmosphere fucked that up so much. That's why I was like, man, why is this not working right now? Micro skill number 1. I'm coming mid in this. I'm on my way. I'm smoking. I'm on my way. I'm running.
No, it's okay. We don't do a damage here. One more.
Fuck him up. Get locked up.
When he uses his poof, he will poof. Too early. Get this one, get this one. Damn, I got blocked like a little bitch.
What happens?
Yes.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh man. I hate this game, but sometimes I hate this game a little less than most other times.
Yes.
All like this. Please don't get damaged.
I'm so fast. Let's go shrine. Let's shrine. Let's shrine.
Wait for me.
Yeah, we'll wait for him.
This way.
Well, you just got entire clarity while 1v1ing a lane against the Tidehunter as a melee hero. Ask me how I do it.
Joe, how do you do it?
Perseverance, Parker.
I like that answer. You take it. We're coming on this tide. We have a haste CM. Poor tide. The most satisfying way to kill somebody in Dota 2.
Dude, I actually got a last hit and hit him with it before, and he must have been salty as shit, because I fucking would have been.
You take it again. I'll meet you. Kill mid.
Repo's just in the end, see? He's not coming out of the lane anymore.
He'll be in the jungle. I'll meet you over there, Tia.
Rages. Hell's on earth. I am the midnight of your soul.
Fuck is this cocksucker?
The soul eater.
All good.
You gotta get serious. Top tower's under attack.
We've actually got a full-on jungling asshole right here. He's fucking dead. Nice.
Force field leads me to believe the Dyers have fortified their structure. Morty, you're not gonna like this. The top
Yeah, of course.
Bring it. The ground.
I hit the courier. My thing is coming.
The fire spreads.
What are you getting?
Midas.
Oh, nice. How's your lane been, Joe?
I mean, he's getting fucking shit on, but he's completely retarded, so. Like, I've never seen anyone buy a poor man shield on Tide Hunter, and there's a very good reason for that. Because he literally gets, like, double, like, more than a poor man shield.
This'll come in handy.
I'm coming bottom, rekill him. Run him down. Fuck his day up even more.
I don't have enough mana for doing that.
That's fine.
I forgot. I didn't actually mean to skill it. I kind of wasn't thinking. A lot of games I actually don't skill Doom early.
Nico, oh, you found me!
Holy shit.
Oh, your top tower is under attack.
Oh man, what? Get up on out of here, cause Radiant just fortified their structure.
What the fuck is this sniper doing? Mine isn't been in the curve.
No, the sniper is so bad. Remember when he picked offlane sniper?
Oh jeez, Rick, the top tower's
Vaguely recall that time.
Oh, not good.
Sniper, imagine if you picked a hero that could actually offlane. That'd be fucking crazy.
God damn it. Fucking forgot I had this stupid down thing. Yes.
Let him go. Let him go. You can't do anything. You hit like a wet paper towel.
What's fighting that for some reason? Nice, you just scared away from me, Pop. I love that.
Oh, Parker, can you build a Veil for us? Or you can ask the Sam too if you don't want to. It's like a huge thing for me.
You said Veil?
Yeah.
Okay. I can start that now.
We're missing the Tide. He's definitely got Ravage. Oh, on the fucking party squad over here.
I have 6. I can come. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight?
I just used Scorch
to
farm. It's fine. You guys can sit there soak EXP. They're already fucking hyper leveled, but whatever.
You think you can phase well against a pretty...
Holy shit. Meatball is a Shadow Blade. This isn't good. This is very not good. Meatball's going to a few guys. Be careful.
You trying to get him, Joe. We got this guy.
Oh jeez, your middle tower's under attack.
Uh-oh. So Meatball behind you.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Where?
Midnight of your soul.
Okay, thank you. Their courier is delivering something.
Hell's on earth. Dolphins up. Sword of flame.
Does he really have a fucking Shadow Blade? Douche.
What the fuck is this CM doing? God damn it.
Oh no, I misclicked! Ah, son of a bitch, that's so bad.
Well, you get the gold.
Yeah.
I'm coming down there.
Oh yeah, your bottom tower's under attack.
The ground burns.
God, that really screws me out too. It like changes how you have to prioritize. Like I literally have to use my Devour on cooldown all the time instead of like sometimes holding for better creep or something.
Big rock. Here comes the meat though. Sniper's dead.
Oh, middle tower's under attack.
If he charge. I can kill him. Don't hit him. Try not to hit him. Don't 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 hit him. Bang, you bitch! You bang, you fucking little cunt.
It's like dire structures are
Going.
fortified.
Man, you might as well save that energy because
Oh,
radiant
these guys
just
are
fortified
Double kill.
their
Oh
structures.
man.
You're fucked now.
Sorry, I used that charm.
Level up a dub. Morty, middle tower.
That's a little too deep.
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower is destroyed. Hooray!
We killed the Meepo. Like, I'm so good versus Meepo.
Rages. The ground burns.
Oh boy, killing spree.
Jump, you mean? Holy shit. Little close for camper.
No, I knew he was gonna do that. I was already ready. I ain't shit, Parker. I know what's up. The only thing that sucks is
around there.
I was trying to get my Devour off before that happened.
That's such like a death ball build. It's so gay.
Inferno rages.
Yep. I literally told you where he was, bud. No, shut the fuck up. He has a shadow blade. I told you exactly where he was and he stayed there.
Yeah, I'm really annoyed that I screwed up that talent thing.
The Meepo is bottom, the Invis one is right
Do
here.
you really want to get this mid tower?
Yeah, the Meepo's gonna TP in for it. Joe, if you come bottom of me, you think we can kill?
Who's bottom? Brown? Meepo? Yeah.
No, it's Meepo. I'm TPing to you. You do? Oh, never mind. You don't need me. Hopefully not. Think he's dead?
Are you serious? I mean, he's dead, but... Man, he fucking hurts. Oh, I didn't have my shield, that's why.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you,
That's once again, that's literally dying because I don't have the 275 health thing. It makes me so fucking mad that I missed that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Like
gotta
that's such a
defend top.
huge thing. It's like a 20% increase in my fucking HP pool.
Oh boy, your top tower's under attack.
Might be able to TP out on that too.
Oh, Rick, he's dominating now. He's dominating. Top tower's getting hit. Your top tower just got turned into trash.
TP in bottom.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serves them right. Did you see what they did, Rick? Did you see what they did?
Frankly, Morty, no. Paying attention.
Are you serious? Anyone else get here? Why was he invisible? Is it Silver Edge? What the fuck am I seeing?
We told you this.
But it's still retarded. God, I hate you bros.
Like, he's going that dumbass build.
I've never seen or heard of this dumbass build. It seems retarded.
You just snowball insane. You run around, you get micro and Meepo, but you don't have the micro skills, you get a blink, so you get a shadow
Middle tower just got destroyed.
Alright, well, let's just 5-man around me then.
Top. Alright, we're on top.
Oh, Roshan's fallen to the dire.
Problematico, simpatico.
Midnight of your soul.
Coming down mid.
We had an off-lane sniper. We want to fight everything. This sucks.
CM's gonna die.
CM, why? You don't keep me on
Go, go, killing spree. Oh, everyone bow down. Oh, she accident. It was an accident, I bet.
Repo's like a huge pain in the ass for me to deal with. He fucking over levels like a motherfucker. I was like almost to the same level as him, and now he's like 6 levels ahead of me because of those fucking deaths. I was literally just buying my fucking Jit booster too. I'm gonna do it one last time. If you don't fucking follow me, fucking sniper, I'm fucking recording you. Because you need to fucking listen, and you need to play like we're a fucking team that wants to win this game.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I am the midnight of your soul.
Sniper, stop doing whatever the fuck you're doing and listen to me.
Oh jeez, middle tower's under attack.
We're gonna have to keep you back.
The ground burns.
That's gonna go
I
down.
gotta tell you, my bottom
Yeah, they're pushing.
pretty good bottom tower.
Okay, bye.
There he is. Oh!
Whoa, they took
Yeah,
out the
tower.
enemy.
Wrong this guy's animation.
Oh, your bottom tower's under attack.
Chips fall.
Oh, yeah, your bottom tower's under attack.
Bring it. With sword.
Joe, do you like sucking Bill's water? This guy needs to die. Oh, Joe can save me the
She's dominating.
Get ready. Get ready. I'm ulting. I'm
It's gonna
ulting.
happen.
They have vision up here somewhere? They must have all over.
Mega kill.
I'm just messing
You're
with
literally useless, sniper. Like, I don't even know what to tell you.
Heads up, Morty. This could be a Nigerian scam. Morty, middle tower. I'm gonna look at it.
Radiant just bought a middle tower under attack. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, come on. Middle tower's under attack. Great, your middle tower.
Morty, uh-oh. You better hold on to your hat, because now it's a mega kill. That's 5, baby.
Kill us, Meepo. Kill us, Meepo. Kill us, Meepo.
This isn't an accident now.
Go right up middle, let's take a nice time.
Come on, sniper. Let's go, buddy. Not in the jungle.
That's 100% real right now? There's no Meepo? Can we fight here again?
I get the tower. How the fuck does he have Omni Slash again? Oh my. Did he not just use that? Oh, he's so low. I'll be so pissed off dissing that too right now.
Why is he so... Yeah, you bitch.
Please die.
Does he have healing ward up?
No.
He might be healing to the Warlock.
The Warlock ult? I think he might be dead anyway. There it is.
That was great.
Do I just buy a BKB now? Like, I usually want to get the Octarine closure. Killing it.
He has a head.
Look at that. Sniper just doing sniper things. Oh, they got a tier 3.
He's got a fucking max. I'm so mad. We gave that Juggernaut the business though, Joe. You can't say that we didn't.
Parker, when you're up, follow me bottom. And just stand behind me.
I got you.
How close are you to that veil?
Almost. Like 400. Well, I had to buy a sentry, so 500.
Shenanigans middle?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm dropping a sentry right here. I'm
trying
running.
So, yeah, I'm saying that's pretty good time to fuck him over.
Roche was at 18.
There should be fine too. Something like that. Yeah, I got 2 tiers this time. I got BKB after this.
Drop your sentry over here.
Just a bunch of ones and zeros out there. We're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna CT back now. There's Juggernaut here as well. I don't think I can
Yeah,
defend
we
this.
should fight this. Fight this. There's 2 dead. They don't have their team fights.
I got 2 pins.
I got him. I'm ulting. How the fuck? Whoa, come on!
Believe it. What a wonderful thing.
Oh, it was me. It was my Radiance. It's my Radiance. I should have turned it off, but I wasn't thinking. Honestly, if I just used an ability, it would have been all different. Yeah, just sit behind me and let's push up here.
That's my bail.
Just buy a BKB right now.
I'm not with you currently.
I'm running towards you, Joe.
I'm pretty alone here. It scares me very much. And I go to this camp. He should jump me soon, I think.
It's not time. The ground.
Oh, he's not. I fucking hate this game so much.
Oh no, I went on the wrong one?
Oh my god!
I eat the wrong fucking meatball.
He's dominating, Rick!
Juggernaut already used his ult, right?
God damn it.
Meepo, kill the thing. Oh, shit.
Radiant just fortified their structures! You know what I'm talking about?
Douchebag.
Bottom tower is coming, so baby. Go avoid more middle
He's going there, we're going 2.
Of course they are.
Jesus, swarm in your middle there, it's trouble.
Yeah, could totally fight here. Is that real or is that the illusion?
That's real.
They're coming after your middle barracks. Come on, get with it.
Sorry, player.
Come on. You get Solar Crest?
I'll get Gem Solar Crest.
I'm not even sure what the fucking build here. It's like all physical that's killing me. I guess Shiva's maybe. Shadowblade? We need like so many fucking things. Let's give it a shot. Group behind me again.
Group together. I have a gem. We group together right now. We can catch him when he's out of position.
I can't believe I got confused by the fucking meeples.
There he is. We can kill him twice. Let's go. Let's go. Good job. Holy shit! Sniper, it's almost like if you were with us before that. It would have gone better. Douche. He got the gem. Please get the gem. It was on the ground for like a year.
You can't pick it up.
God damn it.
I was focusing on you.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You can't put it in your. You can't put it in your backpack thing.
No, I'm not mad at you.
I'm so annoyed I fucking doomed that stupid meepo. He got lit the fuck up way harder than I thought he was gonna. God, look! Just look how poor this fucking sniper is.
It's almost like he was in the offline. Asshole. He's so fucking stupid.
I am what can't be killed.
So annoyed. That fucking jam. Whatever, we'll get it back.
The soul eater hungers.
I don't think this is a regen game.
Rages.
What do you mean?
I think this is an armor game. You really
I think it's
need
a
armor.
2%.
E-blade damage? Probably.
Yeah, we want to get to level 25. The thing is, it's like kill the meepo as fast as possible. I think is the name of the game. And the way you kill a meepo fast is with more damage, not more sustained. Because I like when I get gone, I'm getting blown up in like seconds anyway. So like it doesn't matter. People stand a little closer to him. Never mind. Yeah, maybe not. Never mind.
Oh, you level 2 more reps.
The fire spreads. The fire spreads.
Alright, my Octarine core is basically finished.
He just traveled through the lane. Meepo just traveled.
I think I might be gonna go on here. Should just kill this fucking tide right now.
See my gem still?
Oh, maybe I could
Yep.
have. Man, level 20 would be pretty nice here.
try to like force the envelope right here.
Services ready. Yes.
Meepo's keeping bottom.
Get there in time.
Just TP to like every creep wave in the world. He's got Evo too. Meepo's taking bottom there.
Oh man, the bottom barracks were my favorite. Now they're not there anymore.
Kill the healing ward.
Fuck
You
me.
guys got shit on the back line. Meepo's going to the tower.
Stun him, bud. Can we?
You got spiders?
Oh my god. I got my gem back too. I'm so fucking happy.
Alright, then we can just go up mid here, I guess. God, having 2 armor is so fucking miserable.
We can go roach real quick.
I agree.
Can we do it?
Let's go roach. Let's go roach. It's fine. Just start it. Let's go. Meepo's down for 75. What?
Argonaut's gonna try to push top if you go for Rosh.
I got travels.
Careful, Joe. The Meepo's up. 60.
He is really going in.
Are we going here or what?
No, the jug is over here.
What are you not collecting?
What is that?
Back.
Dumbass. Yeah, after solar credit, I'll get it.
Are we going up middle? We have the tools to kill the Meepo now, I think, and I'm a little thinking.
A little bit more on bar
We
flash.
got the solar crest yet?
I almost have it.
Tower's under attack.
Alright.
The fire spreads. My horns are
Meepo's up.
Let me get my butterfly first.
Yeah.
Please.
I have the gem ready.
I think they're about to get Ghana. We're getting Ghana on here. He'll turn and kill him. There's gotta be a Meepo here with him, or he's a fucking retard.
Just a little bit more, guys.
No, bad ideas. Bad ideas.
Yes.
Tactical retreats.
Invis tied right here.
Invis
Tied right here.
Great detection.
I have a gem. Yeah.
Yeah, don't chase. Don't chase. You're gonna be way more than prepared.
Push this down.
People can just.
Alright, we're in a 5v5 now. We gotta
You
win this
want
fight all
creep.
bigly. Make sure you keep that solar crest up on me. Get the medallion too. Yeah, just take the medallion and keep it on you, because I need every little bit of armor I can get. Because I had 4 armor when he was fighting me before, and now I actually have a substantial amount of armor.
Three crow.
The fire spreads.
There we go.
I almost have a full one. 150 gold left. Don't get fucked, Joe.
Night of your soul.
That creep just got fucked. Stay tight, stay tight.
Burns.
Oh, is Roshan up again?
Probably.
Well, push out.
Why am I so slow? Revenant's here, he just blinked in.
He's on to this.
Go back. Ah, I almost got him. He goes here a bit.
Hell's on earth.
Let's pay money.
I could get a... Joe, you're gonna get achievements, right?
Yeah.
You already have it?
Almost.
Yeah. Okay.
So you might do something. Can you, is there a creep there?
Like, light that tide up, like...
Yeah, he got fucking lit up.
Juggernaut was so fucking low, I almost got it.
Of your soul.
Just wanna push up here.
The soul eater hungers.
God, you see how fucking destroyed all those supports got?
Yeah.
It's like, see you later, Tide. Goodbye, everybody else.
Goodbye.
I got like the one hit on the Warlock, and I was like, see ya. We don't wanna be ya.
Standing
can I
behind
get
you, Joe.
thanks. Like, honestly, that Solar Crest means he dies, I think. Probably shouldn't waste that, though.
I'm gonna get.
I think you want to stand off to the side over here.
Yeah.
He's gonna get cocky as fuck. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Say goodnight. You fucking bitch. Hey, Joe. Good call, bud.
Dude, he's got an Orchid now, too.
Behind us, behind us, behind us. I'm in trouble.
No, you're not. He's in trouble.
That guy's in trouble. Don't mind us, boys.
I remember those times I made bad life decisions.
Greeks are pushing in there.
Oh, the first time
Sniper. I just love those people who like play like they're fucking retarded, and like somehow they like don't creep the important spots, don't come to fights, and like literally do nothing.
It's buyback. Do we want to back up?
I'm going back to the pad and we're gonna.
I got buyback. I think I'm out.
Oh, he bashed me. Nice. Run.
What's the last time? Am I just grabbing an AC?
Kill.
I guess I should get the BK there.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I probably need the BK there.
I dropped the jam. Oh, I lost it in the woods. Maybe they don't find it.
I lost it in the woods. Maybe they don't find it.
They didn't find it. I'm sending the courier on a secret mission. Because that gem has done so much work for me.
Man, that Jug, when he started running at you, he's like, I got it! And it's like, bro, you don't got shit.
This chicken's going on a secret mission.
Gotta defend this. Need you, buddy.
Really don't want to use my buyback.
That is shit, alright. Oh, maybe not? Is there a healing ward here? What the fuck is...
I don't know what's going on.
He's dead. Benito's shit. Oh, get that one down, Benito. Yeah.
He's not protected.
I'm up in 7 seconds.
Got it. Cheese. Focus.
Oh, buddy.
Looks like we got ourselves a triple kill here, Rick.
Morty, quit acting like a detective.
Oh, I gotta handle that.
I think they found my gem. I'm very sad. I don't remember exactly where I died.
These sniper's items have made me want to fucking ball my eyes out.
What does he have?
Lunar Hurricane Pike. Oh, he got the Shadow Blade. I was worried he wouldn't get the Shadow Blade, but then he got the Shadow Blade, so I stopped being worried.
Can somebody control the
I got it.
courier?
Oh, not that. I got that.
Very sad. I think they got the gem. Remember when I said I lost the gem in a safe place?
Wasn't a safe place.
Wasn't as safe as I thought.
I got travels up in 15. And I'll have my Doom up when the Meepo's up, so we'll be able to kill it all.
I push really hard.
Are we going top? Let's go top. Like, Sniper, go somewhere, please, for the love of fucking God!
Yep, try my little shower on you guys.
Wait, Roshan's up?
Yeah.
We win late. Bro, it is fucking late.
So that mean we win?
I guess it means we won, huh? I guess I just go BKB right now. Yeah, I'm sitting on 4,000 gold and I just have to buy something. Yeah, whatever. I'll just buy BKB. It's fine. Because I think he's getting a thingy. We don't like thingies in these parts. Maybe I'll replace my... Should I finish an Abyssal Blade or get an Assault Cuirass?
It's up to you, buddy.
I will finish the Abyssal Blade.
But I don't really attack fast. So.
The AC might help you stay alive longer since you have armor problems. I mean,
yeah.
You don't really have armor problems now, but imagine how much armor you're gonna have.
Can I get people behind me here? I am on buyback right now. CM's 0% closer to the low side.
That jug when you doomed him, that was so fucking funny. Holy shit, that was hilarious.
What the fuck is it? Oh my god, I'm so
Joe,
slow.
You're alone. Joe, you're alone.
Joe, you're very alone.
Meepo! Meepo on base! Meepo on base!
I'm not easy. On you, baby.
It can't be on me. Can't fucking...
I fucking hate this sniper.
You're so fucking bad. Like, I don't know what you did in this game.
Got him.
He's unstoppable.
Yeah, just gotta push.
So your middle tower just bit the big one.
Go fuck yourself, man.
Oh, I hit my pure damage threshold. He really bought Shreds this list. You sat on brown boots for like 35 minutes!
Oh my god.
I'm just...
We're gonna die.
I got BKB.
There's no creeps for me in TP too. Fuck it. Don't let it die. What? What was that?
Oh, no buyback.
What the fuck was that? I needed one more fucking hit on him. How the fuck did I block from that?
He's dominating now. He's dominating.
Double kill.
Did you fucking see that? I'm really pissed off that Juggernaut didn't die there. They would have fucking easily. How the fuck did I not get that Juggernaut? This is literally just one.
I know.
It's like a fucking invisible war came in between us.
That guy, in theory, was 4,500 MMR. I want you guys to know. In theory, it was 4,500 MMR. I mean, in actuality, I'm gonna assume he wasn't 4,500 MMR because he's the dumbest human being I've ever seen in my fucking life. Doing intentional ability abuse, intentional feeding, no intentional feeding. No communication. Person.
I should have gotten the Juggernaut.
Casual 72,000 damage.
Should have gotten the Juggernaut so hard.
So.
Literally just one hit on him.
I know.
It would have been fucking game. We have won immediately.
I don't think we win.
I don't know if we win there. I thought I had buyback for that. I did not have buyback for that.
I can't believe
okay, that makes sense. That tide was fucking retarded. The poor guy.
Terrible.
He got slaughtered in lane and like dove like 90 times. I don't even think... Did he even hit a Ravage that game?
He hit the last one that allowed the Jug to survive.
Oh, yeah, that killed me too. Well, I guess you only need one, right? God, man, that CM was questionable too. I don't know how a CM ends up that poor in a fucking game. I mean, like, you're a Crystal Maiden, man. You can find space to get something. Like, he never even got one component of that Lotus Orb that I asked for like 20 minutes ago. Jesus, man. Oh, I like that. I like the Ags pickup, Parker. The disarms, right?
Yep. It blew up the fucking Jug.
Oh, man. We picked that fucking Meepo top and then that stupid Jug.
That was fucking great. You're like, just stand behind me. And I was like,
did you see what happened when I TP'd back to deal with the Meepo?
Yeah.
He E-bladed me, and then he sheet me, E-bladed me, and Orchided me?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I couldn't use my Infernal Blade, like, the whole time. I could literally never attack him. And he just pretended I didn't exist. It's like, oh, cool. It's like I had the power to kill you. Alright, I'm done doing fucking tri-Qs, man. I can't deal with the two retards we keep getting. It's too much, man. It's too fucking much to handle.
Especially in ranked. You can't do it on ranked. It was just like...
I mean, like, every time me and Invisit have queued is like a 2 or a 3 stack, like, the pubs we get have been like the most bottom of the barrel human beings I've ever seen in my fucking life.
They really don't reflect their own MMR. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like, it's literally like mind befuddling, like the shit I've seen. When my Doom can't carry, you know there's a fucking problem. Man, I had such a good start too. You know how fucking gay that is? Like, if I didn't screw up that Devour skill, Like, I avoid, like, 2 of those early deaths.
Yeah, that death top.
Yeah. I think there was one bottom, too, that I would have avoided. It's just so stupid.
Really fucking is.
Lincoln's? No, Lincoln's didn't do anything that game. Casual highest net worth in the game. I mean, that's expected, I guess. I shouldn't try and act proud about that. So I think one of our problems is we didn't draft like really any push. Like I like your Elder Titan, but I think when I don't know.
Honestly, that would have been a lot different if the people knew how to play their character.
Yeah, like can I even like look at the thing is like if the heroes like we pick as 3 can't feasibly do everything that needs to get done in a game, like that's a problem because obviously we have 2 fucking retards, you know? Like how a CM ends up with 4K net worth in like a 45-minute game, or this is longer than 45 minutes, isn't it? 50 minutes.
He has a go talent.
He never got to it. It's level 20.
God damn. Alright.
Did he even buy, like, the wards and everything? Oh, I guess he did buy everything. No, he didn't buy everything. Well, I guess he bought a gem that top heavy's not.
Have a good night, guys.
That CM was fucking retarded.
Alright.
About this some other
Man,
time.
like, it just makes me so fucking mad. Like, all they had to do was group with us early on.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm calling for those groups top, like, that Meepo goes on me. Like, it takes him time to fucking kill me. Like, I'm not that frail. Also, I really need to up my creep earlier. If I got that frost creep, that would have been the best one. But I honestly don't even remember seeing that camp. And I feel like I was pushing out waves a lot too, so I spent like almost no time in the jungle after the lane. On the bright side, I got 100% of my challenge that game. I was worried it wouldn't be possible on Doom. Turns out it's totally possible on Doom. Well, not that's not possible. Obviously, you got pure damage, but I didn't think it would tick for enough. I guess each time you doom someone when you have the plus 40 damage, you're doing a fucking retarded amount. I'm just amazed how much that Tide got fucking lit up when I doomed him each time. Because he got destroyed. Ending this shit.